What did we miss the last few days? Not much, I think. So many things to do at the moment. It's a little bit too exhausting for me to stream, unfortunately. So I'm not online as much, but yeah, I mean, I'm still there a decent amount, right? I wanted to watch some of the Clemver's classic games from today. Just to get a little bit inspired, and then we're gonna play normal ladder today. So we're not gonna play on our Smurf account, we're gonna play some normal games. It's kind of the plan. So let's do that. It's just one best of 3, and then we're gonna play some ladder. I just need to find it. We just need to find it. Okay, found it. Okay, let's have a quick look at that. Just one best of 3, and then we're gonna play some games. I just wanna see if there's like some yeah, things I kind of don't do in the current meta or whatever. Like TVP is kind of the most difficult matchup. Like in TVZ and TVT there's not much I feel like I need to see. But in this matchup it's definitely important to keep yourself up to date. In particular because I feel like Terran's not winning at the moment at all. I feel like Terrans are getting owned in this matchup still. And even the games that like Terran players win, a lot of times they are longer games, and then it's like one of these kind of games where the Terran can never move across the map properly, and you're like stuck. You're just stuck all-inning, or not, sorry, not all-in, camping the other way around. Just camping, while the toss is having the time of their life, throwing rapid-fire warped in zealots at you and stuff like that, so it's certainly a little bit exhausting. So in this game we see a little tank push. I've seen this from Clem on this map a bunch of times, but especially against the Sentry build, this should not be a very good build order for him. I'm not a fan of this one, but I mean, like I said, it's like good if it's unexpected. But I think in this case, maybe against Classic, it's not the best choice. She's like, with Sentry opening, you're usually very safe against this kind of build, because you go 3 gate before Robo. So you have like 1 or 2 extra Stalkers, and 1 or 2 extra Stalkers make all the difference. And in this case, also, Classic plays very smart. He's actually getting a second battery. It's actually very smart. It's like a simple thing, but very effective. He should still warp in units. I mean, he's getting like defensive structures, but we don't really have many units still. But maybe it's just enough. He's trying to target fire down. Ah, okay, yeah. So here we see the battery come into effect. Yeah, this is kind of unfortunate. And the second battery does actually all the carrying here. Okay, yeah. I mean, that was a flawless defense, wasn't it? That's not good for our inspiration. Oh, good target swap there. Like, he knew Clem was gonna pick up that Viking. and he quickly retargeted. So good micro as well, and now the game is just over. So yeah, this is not the type of game to really get inspired by. Wow. He predicts Clem's movement very well. Like targeting Metavector instead of the Viking. And it also seemed like he swapped the target. So first he was like gunning down the Viking, but then he quickly once again changed the target to the Viking. Oh, that's dangerous. Yeah, I mean the game is just over now. So for anyone tuning in right now, like I'm just watching this best of 3 from today to like kind of start the stream, and then we're gonna go on the ladder, on the normal ladder. I'm not gonna like troll today or smurf. We're gonna play some proper games. Probably gonna lose a bunch of MMR, but it's fine. Like, I'm ready to play it, so I don't want to be the guy camping at my MMR. I mean, I'm not really playing a lot at the moment, that's what I'm afraid of. Like, in the last week, I barely played any games. Whenever I do play, I stream, so... You can tell, in like the last 7 days, I streamed like 4 hours. So... It's not good. And those 4 hours were me spamming HeroMarine on my Smurf account. But I mean, it doesn't really matter, like, what I'm describing is kind of ladder anxiety, and that's usually not good, like, a lot of people, including, like, the pros have, ladder anxiety whenever they, reach, like, higher MMR. Because you kind of want to keep it there for your own ego. No, I literally just said what I do. Today we play normal games after this. That's what Big Ladder stands for. This Liberator is kind of dismantling Classic here. But he killed it, so I guess that's okay then. Yeah, I mean, you literally just shoot in like 1 sentence too late to hear that. And we see High Templars. Ah, what an unfortunate timing for Clem, actually. He picked up his units right when Classic came along, but now it's like actually a pretty bad fight for Classic. But he does retreat, so that's good. Like, there's literally no reason to be here, but it's like, you can do whatever you want as a toss. That's kind of like what it is. You can just do whatever you want. Like, the thing is, you can be out on the map, and if you get caught out of position, what do? Recall. Warp in. Like, you can literally warp in like 8 units at this point. Or you can just recall your units and then it's fine. Like, there's nothing that can catch you off guard. So, like here, the drop happens and now either we just recall or we just warp in a bunch. Or we have the army there anyways because he ran back already. And now he does counter damage. And like, this counter damage is way more than what Clem is getting done. Did I experience SC2 burnout? No, never really. I'm just doing a lot of things at the same time. Like university stuff. I'm still a bunch of things to do for my tournament. I made some pizza this weekend at Take TV's place for like a party. You know, so... I'm just doing many things. This game is very chaotic. But there were some High Templars here. Like, this could have been a little bit cleaner for Classic, I feel like. He did not really get out multitasks, but... It's just a very chaotic game. But in the end, it's like not even close, you know, like 63 probes, even army supply. Like, in the end, it's like not even close. But it was potentially gonna be one of these games where, you know, Classic is getting a million things, while Clem has nothing, you know. I don't even know if Clem has like 5 barracks right now. I don't think he has. So like, Clem doesn't even have 5 barracks. Classic has double forge, 2 robos, a robo bay, storm tech. What else does he have? I mean, 3 base economy, of course. But yeah, like, he has like so much more things going on for him. Double Forge, double Robo Bay, Storm, 8 gateways against a Terran that has 3 barracks and a triple, like, third command center. Like, imagine if Classic, instead of tacking up, he just went for more units. So instead of getting a second Robo and a Robo Bay, you just swap in a couple more units earlier. He would have taken, like, literally no damage. Like, his greed was so big here. To, like, go for War Prism Harass and then still tack up and go double Forge. That, like, his greed could have lost him the game. Against a Terran that has barely 3 command centers and is just pumping out units of 3 barracks. Like, look at the production tab, like, now you see, like, it's not even close. Like, but somehow Clem was sort of close in a way. He did kill a lot of the army, but he never touched the economy, unfortunately. But yeah, all that because of the early game, of course. It's like one of these games where the Terran could never win, really, after that start. But if it was even, I feel like Clem would have done better this game. I don't think he played badly. Just there's not much you can do if you go for a committed tank push and the toss has like a good defense. It's really not a lot you can do. So this game was kind of a throwaway. But like you have to mix in like these builds to like keep it dynamic, you know. You can't like just play the same every time and camp, for example, because then the toss knows that and he can just adjust to that. So if you don't go for like a random tank push like this every now and then, like the likelihood of you winning like by just playing standard into camping every game is smaller than throwing in like these random builds, even if sometimes these random builds cost you everything. Like these random tank push builds, it cost him absolutely everything that game. But just having it as an option is very important so that the toss in other games doesn't play as greedy. So here we see Marine expansion into what? Into a reactor. No, tech lab actually. So we see a cyclone opening. Like the opening at Maru used to do a lot. It's not really an opening anymore because it's like greedy in a way. Like going cyclone first is like greedy. Because if the other guy goes like Stargate, it's quite annoying. If the other guy goes Stargate and you are going for a fast cyclone with no scouting into water mines, it's like you're essentially in a bad, like really bad position against like Phoenixes, because you could then go for the water. Oh no, actually it's barracks. I like this opening. The thing is, this opening is not good, but like the thing is, no opening is good against toss, so I don't think it really matters these days. And we might go back into just playing whatever, because it's like the meta right now in the early game TVP is still that bad. Even though like Protoss don't go Sentry every game. But like the thing is, Sentry was never like imba. It made the toss game like more trivial, but it was never really that imba that it needed to get like nerfed or whatever. It was just another option that Protoss had. So it feels like the opening for Terran, like, at least that's what I'm getting when I see a 3-Rex. Like, if you play this opening, you essentially don't care anymore, basically. If you go for this TVP opening, you don't care anymore. Like, going for the most basic, like, 3-Rex with, like, a safety Cyclone, it's, like, the most basic build. And basic is another word for you're behind every game. But like, what build you like? What is a build in TVP where you're not behind every time? Like, that's the issue. I don't think there is such a build. I think you're just always not in a great spot. So, yeah. That's why I always say it doesn't really matter what opening you go for. But I like this opening as an all-rounder. Though I think it's like... meh. Like, it's one of those openings that is always meh. You literally can't deal any damage unless the Toss sees this build for like the first time ever in their life. Toss will get enough. I'm not sure about that. I think they're gonna nerf Terran more. Because there's still Terran players left in TVP. Classic versus Clem match history. It's very close, I guess. It used to be more in Clem's favor, but like nowadays it's very close. I think it's still always in Clem's favor because whenever a Classic wins, it's like usually very close. With the one exception being EWC. But I feel like at EWC, TVP was at a state for especially like Classic. He like developed a playstyle that made the game like bulletproof. So he like created this build that was safe and good against everything. And he also abused like the broken mechanic. Like he found a way to abuse the energy recharge to the point where like even Clem was like, okay, yeah, I can't win. It was the style where like Protoss had like 8 full energy, High Templars, 200 supply. Did like Colossus High Templar push and like they had like 8 full High Templar energy when you had like 3 ghosts out or something like that. It's like infinite storms with that energy recharge in the last patch and like scouting that they got from it. So without that exception, like the series between them at the EWC, I feel like anyone going up against Clem is like at a disadvantage, including Classic. Like if you follow the history, I don't know the history, but I think I'm not sure if there's a player that has a positive win rate against Clem over like a longer period of time. The trick? No, I didn't watch any of these games. Busy with university stuff, so I don't know. Yeah, it's a shame Musti doesn't sign up for these events. It's like Sarah not playing, and like if like the best player from each race is not playing, then of course there's like Terran struggle or Zerg struggle. Okay, like this is like the kind of push that looks decent. Like the trade was decent, but it sucks because like the tosses on 3 base, you on 2. But somehow I didn't pay attention, but somehow like Clem's economy is not that bad. Like this is kind of bad now because the toss can remax significantly faster. I didn't pay attention because I was like in my monologue. Somehow this game does not look bad for Clem. It's like even. I don't really pay attention. Oh, this could turn the game, but he doesn't get it. Yeah, I mean the game is even, which is actually good for Terran, I guess, because he can actually like move out and try and do something. And it's also like he's getting Widow Mines, by the way. Like in some of the other games, he was going for quick tanks now in this matchup, but he's going more mobile now again. It looks like this game is not bad for Clem. Like no upgrades for the toss. The Warp Prism got zoned pretty hard. But yeah, Storm is like so good against Widow Mines now, it's actually annoying. It's like when you get stormed, you have to like unborrow there. And if you unborrow, it gives like the Protoss an opportunity to jump at you. But like, Classic is not having a great time this game actually. But he does have Storm, and Clem does not have any Ghost, so maybe that's gonna turn the game in Classic's favor here. Like this is a very annoying scenario for the Terran, if like everything is like spread out, but if you look at the supply and upgrades, it feels like Clem is winning this game because of that. Somehow his opening did work, but I'm like confused by that. How the like basic opening actually somehow put him in a decent position this game. Oh, these storms hurt. Metavex like run out of energy. This, by the way, why I say like tanks are actually like maybe better than water mines nowadays. Because like if you had a couple tanks instead of the water mines, you'd be able to like zone away the High Templars. But the mines, they don't really zone them away. So like this really is like troublesome. Like there's still a High Templar with Storm, and one more Storm would like make a huge difference here. Oh, but these EMPs were great against the Archons. And in the end, it doesn't look like a very close game here, because Clem is also getting like 2-2 upgrades against a Protoss that still has like no upgrades. He lost the War Prism as well. And now the supply is like way in Clem's favor as well. There's a Colossus transition. Medevac energy is still a struggle. But this kind of was a normal game, I guess. Not the typical Protoss against Terran game that we saw here. I'm gonna play some normal ladder after this, by the way. Just so you know again. We're gonna play some normal ladder. I'm not gonna smurf. We're gonna play some normal games today. See how it goes. I'm gonna overcome my ladder anxiety. No, I don't really have ladder anxiety. But my MMR is pretty good at the moment. It's just that I don't really have any time to play at the moment. Well, I did take like a break as well, like during Christmas and stuff. So that's fair. But also like the tournament organization and stuff like that, like it's a lot of work. Was making some pizza at Take TVs on Saturday, like last Saturday, 2 days ago. And then I was way too tired yesterday to stream, like I was actually dead. You know how these events go at Take TV, if you've been to like a home straight cup. Yeah, it goes until like 5 AM and then it's like lack of sleep, and like yesterday I was really like dead, you know. But I've recovered and now I'm good again. And for New Year's Eve, like I'm not sure how the streams are gonna go in the next few days, but I can guarantee you in the New Year's Eve I don't really celebrate that anymore, so I'm gonna be fine like the next day. I don't really celebrate it anyways. Like I don't go out drinking until like 4 AM or whatever. And then it's already next week. No, not next week. Is it? Wait, it's already like next week, the Big Gabe Cup. I need to finalize the player list. We'll do that tomorrow, I guess. Gotta confirm a few more players and then, yeah. We can make a bracket. Today I also got some gear for the people that attend. Why don't you go out drinking anymore? Well, I already did it like the party where I was making pizza, though I didn't really drink that. It's just that pizza making was so exhausting that it was like me drinking. Even worse. Like I was once again single-handedly making like 70 pizzas or whatever. And they also like picked me up. I brought my oven as well and stuff like that, so I had to carry it and I lived pretty far up. By the way, this game is, like I said, it's really good for Clem. Like, Clem is, like, ahead in every way possible. As long as you don't get stormed too much, you're gonna be fine. And it seems like he doesn't get stormed too much, so the game is kind of over. Yeah, like, I want to make some progress in the gym, so I take my recovery very serious, and there's a lot of things going on in the next, like, couple of weeks for me, so I really don't have the time to, like, get wasted. I'm saving that for the next Home Through Cup. Or maybe even my tournament. I mean, right now it's just a lot of things going on, like holidays as well, so I feel like a lot of times holidays are not really recovery because you have to meet with like the family and stuff, which is Like, I really need some more me time where I just do nothing like an entire day. Which was kind of the case yesterday. But I also had to carry 2 pizza ovens because I brought the one from Take TV. So I can make pizza at my event. But like the thing is, if you... if you hang out at a party until 5 AM on a Saturday, you're like so exhausted next day that it's not really recovery, you know? Like yesterday I was just dead. Not because I got wasted, but because I was making pizza, like I said. So like, I did like, it was a lot of work, but I didn't make any money and I didn't stream. So it was a lot of work for nothing. And then the next day was gone because I'm like so dead, so tired. Wait, did Classic just morph High Templars with full energy? Hold on. I mean, the game is still really bad for him, but look at this. I know he warped them in, okay. Over there. I thought these were like misclick High Templars or something. Flex my biceps. You can't see anything on my biceps. I'm gonna hide my physique until Home 3 Cup. Big Gabe reveal then. I'm not looking for a gym coach, really. Have I done any more marathons? No. I think marathon is like too extreme for like my type of training, so I haven't done any more marathons at all. Like I haven't even considered anything. I have considered like running a half marathon next year and streaming it, something like that I can always do, I feel like. But I'm not much of a runner. I just did that for my ego. But like because I'm not much of a runner, I feel like the chances of hurting yourself are pretty high. Like already when I ran my first marathon this year, I felt like my knee was about to fall off and it was like kilometer 25. I had a bad day. But like obviously an event like that, like a big marathon like here in Cologne, I have to push through the pain. But like I was probably really close to like injuring myself because I'm not a trained runner. And if you don't run and then you run a marathon, and I mean my pace wasn't even that bad. I did it sub 5 hours at least. But at the end I had to walk a lot, so it wasn't really, yeah, it was very painful. So I don't really want to do it again anytime soon. No, I'm not looking for a coach. Oh, same opening by Clem actually, by the way. That's interesting, so... I don't really want to play this opening myself, because I feel like if I do, I'm just gonna get owned. I'm not gonna get seduced into playing this myself today. We're not gonna play this crap opening. At least I think it's a crap opening. I mean, he kills the Adept again, that's nice. Killing the Adept, not losing an SCV. But like the Adept, it saw the barracks. It saw the opening. So it did get scouting. And like now it should be really bad for Clem. Like this game should be so bad for him. What are we gonna do? 4-gate blink probably? It has to be because the probe is like so sus. Like he's not making another unit and the probe is like still like they're making gateways. Yeah. 4-gate blink. It's a really good opening by Classic against this, like what Clem is doing. 4-gate blink should always counter this. Like if you know this opening is coming, as Protoss, you just commit to the 4-gate blink, and I don't think there's a lot the Terran can do. I feel like it's one of these openings where if they just 4-gate blink you, you're always dead. So this is probably going to be a very quick game. We're just going to see a quick 4-gate blink and then we can go ladder in 5 minutes from now. So a good 4-gate blink, and this should be a good 4-gate blink because nothing has happened this game. So the Warp Prism should be on the other side of the map at like 5 minutes. And that's when you should have... Well, a good 4-gate blink is like 10 Stalkers, 11 Stalkers at like 5 minutes across the map. Like about to blink into the main or something like that. And it seems like he's hitting that benchmark barely. Yeah, if he warps in now, he can barely hit that benchmark, but I feel like... Hello, warp in. Okay, 5 minutes. He should always blink into the main, I feel like. Always... I shouldn't give Pro this advice. Okay, no but... Oh, pff, what is this? Picked all the stalkers up, misclick. He's nervous. But don't worry, you're Protoss. Don't have to be nervous. He's getting... Oh, okay, this is actually not bad for Clem. Because now Classic cannot warp in. He should warp in at home. I think this is a mistake, but look at Classic's money. Hello? Are we playing... You're not even making probes again. Classic hates making probes, I feel like. Bro, this execution is miserable. Like, I know Classic is a better player than me, probably. I mean, he got second at WC. He's a better player than me. But I don't think he's a better player than Clem if I see stuff like that. His macro was like, he's still floating so much money. Look at his like money. Make stuff. Make probes. Make probes. Your Nexus is done. You can make probes. Not gateways. Probes. Probes, probes, probes. We don't need 8 gateways with like sub 50 probes. What the hell? Oh my god. You have a robo like now we're making nothing. He could warp in now, but he made like 1,000 gateways, so he's missing a warp in. He's missing probe production. Like, I'm a hater. 100%. I'm a toss hater so many times. I feel like Terran players nowadays have like optimized things to like a big degree, and then I see stuff like this, and it feels like everything is just freestyle, basically. Like, whenever I see this, yeah, compared to like Max Pegs or Clem, it just looks complete, like in this game, it looks completely freestyle what Classic is doing. He's making like 1,000 gateways, even though he can't like consistently produce out of them. Like, maybe I'm wrong on this, but I feel like you should only get as much production as you can afford, like producing constantly. So like, if you can't constantly like warp in 8 units at a time, and he definitely couldn't. Like, if we take a look at the replay here and we look at like the gateway production time, like he missed like so many warp-ins, 100%. He's missing so many warp-ins because he's like, yeah, he just made too many gateways. So that's my take always on it. But as I said, this is just my opinion. Like, maybe Protoss players are like, yeah, this is good, yeah. This is fine. Like, I could be wrong. Like I said, Classic is a better player than me, but yeah, that's kind of what I'm like thinking when I see this. Like, when I see Clem play Toss, it's like the opposite. Like, when I see Clem play Toss, he makes like not actually a crazy amount of gateways. He stays on a lower gateway count, but he consistently like warps in. Like, the only benefit that I see is if you have like 8 gateways, you have enough gateways to like warp in an amount of units that can shut down like a 2 medevac drop. So like, and he's making even more gateways now. 1 in production, a second robo. Bro, you can't afford this. I'm like so sure about it. Yeah, I think Max Pack's 4-gate blink would have probably won. But I think Clem would never do this build against like against Max Packs. Yesterday Percival beat... Wait, what? I want to see that if that's true. In what tournament? That seems very surprising to me. Percival beat Classic 3-1 in the Tuna Cup. Well, I'm gonna play some ladder after this. We might have a look at that later. That sounds actually very interesting. Ah, wow. I saw this already, this Liberator position. I should have used this more as well myself. It's a very good Liberator position. I saw this against, like, max packs. It's actually very smart. Like, it's so obvious that you can put a lib there, but I never... Well, I'm not really the Liberator abuse guy. It's usually, like, what Spirit does. Like, look at Classic supply. It's so low because he's not producing. It's insane. I feel like Clem could have A-moved him. I feel like Clem is missing a timing this game. Like, he's putting on a lot of pressure onto the Terran. But, like, this is one of those cases where camping is actually ruining the game for Clem. Because, like, Classic's macro is terrible. I'm just gonna throw that out. Like, Classic's macro is so bad this game. But it's still good because he's getting, it's still good because Clem is not attacking. I feel like if Clem attacked this game, but like I'm watching this from observer perspective, if you play this game from like Clem's perspective, it always feels so bad. You have like zero vision. And you don't really know like if the toss is max. Like now he's max, you know. Like it was a very thin timing basically. It was a very thin timing he had. So you can't really blame the Terran for not attacking. But bro, I really don't like Classic's macro this game. Maybe that's why he like lost to Percival. It's like if you macro like this, of course you're gonna like lose to like a random push. Like he made like 1 million gateways before like being maxed out. Like he missed so many weapons, 100%. Like now he can do whatever he wants because he's maxed out. Like now he can definitely do whatever he wants. He's probably just waiting for the upgrades. And then he's gonna trade. Like now it's like just take 1 million bases, Whoppin' Zealots, it seems. Chrono boost your upgrades. Like now he's playing well basically, but yeah. Before really missed some weapons and stuff like that. Still had a good economy though, so it doesn't matter. Like basically the rule of thumb when it comes to like efficiency is as long as your economy is like good, and his economy was decent the entire time. Like TOS never has bad economy. But as long as your economy is like decent, you can kind of do whatever you want. Like if you don't get punished, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're not producing. As long as you eventually max out, as long as your economy is constantly running, it really doesn't matter what you do. And now we see Disruptors here. And actually zone the Terran army really well. But this fight seems to be very fine for Clem. Really fine for Clem actually. He's stomping this. Like a lot of his units are in production, so the supply is a lie. He can certainly not move out. He should go back like now. He should go back like now. Did he go back too late? Let's see. This is like the thing when you like continue chasing the toss. You look at the supply and you're like, ah, okay, yeah, this looks good. But then you realize a lot of the Terran supply is like static, like these Wooder Mines there. A lot of the supply is like Medevacs in that moment. And the main thing, look at the production tab. Like Classic is just gonna have his mouse, whopping like 16 Zealots. And then suddenly he has like an advantage. Because Clem's units are still in production and his units are there instantly. It's usually why you can't attack and chase the toss. Because the toss can just magically whop in, like, insta-reinforce. So, like, after a good fight like this, you need to take another base. And you need to wait patiently until you have the upgrades. Like, basically, +2 Liberators with range and 3/3. And then maxed out and, like, decent economy. So, like, what is a decent economy? As long as he takes the 5th base within the next, like, 1.5 minutes, I guess. Like, that's fine then. So, he needs to survive basically for another 90 seconds, and then the game looks really good for Clem. What does survive mean? Well, he needs to sort of stay at a high supply. He needs to stay at like 100, at least 160 supply in the next like 90 seconds. So let's see. It's like how TVP camping game goes. So the upgrade's finished. And now it just comes down to the next fight, probably. As long as we safely take the 5th, we don't lose a lot. Oh, that was a painful disruptor shot. These disruptor shots didn't do anything. Okay, as long as we survive now and we make some lips. Against disruptors, I think you need to make lips. We're gonna be fine. And this looks like a really good fight. Yeah. This looks like a really good fight. So like here, Clem should be fine. But don't chase the Protoss. Don't chase the Protoss. Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. It always feels so good, but then you look at your supply, you're 170 or whatever. Then they warp in Zealots. Zealots instantly there. Okay, still good. Run away, run away. Run away. Don't fight this. Run away. There's another warp in coming in like a second. We need to like camp. We're not allowed to move out, bro. Like, this Protoss. They have like 10 bases. They're warping in Zealots. Don't you dare moving out against this. Oh, these wooden ones are actually sort of nice. We still can't fight this. Like, the supply's a lie. It's not even. And now he loses the game to the disruptor shot. Like, now the game is actually bad for Clem. Like, this is what I mean. He needs to stay at least at 160 supply. But right now he's not able to like stay at 160 supply and defend his base. Oh my god. I mean, this was kind of bad by Clem, not gonna lie, but yeah, it is painful. A game where he could never move across the map. A very frustrating game. Oh my god. Yeah, this is typically how my games go, I feel like. And now the issue is like not only like the toss always has a million bases, don't worry about that. Like in a scenario like this when you're camping, you have to ask yourself the question, can I max out? Because as long as you can max out and you have all the upgrades, which Clem has all the upgrades, check. And now the question is, can I max out? No way. Look at his production tab, look at his money, look at his work account, look at the economy. There's no way that Clem can ever max out in this game, so now the game is officially over. There's nothing he can do. Yeah. Even if Classic like was taken over now by Twitch chat, he would still win the game. As we know, Twitch chat is the worst player on the planet, so if Twitch chat can win the game, then you know that Clem is in trouble. He's doing some good micro now. He should have done this before. But like I tell you, if you play the game, it always feels like different, you know? When you play these sort of games, like, it seems obvious when you're watching the game, but when you're playing the game, oh my freaking mothership. Like, if you're playing this sort of game, it's really hard to make the call, should I attack, should I not attack? Should I chase, like, another couple centimeters on the map? Or yards for the Americanos? Or should I, like, just go back immediately? Because, like, you do need to, like, trade good, you know, well. You need to trade, like, your units and, like, when you're playing, like, sometimes, like, here, you're winning a fight, it feels like, yeah, I can continue chasing, he's recalling, I can continue chasing. But then this happens, for example. It's like the Protoss just randomly warps in at, like, the 10th base that he has, and then they just randomly move command zealots in the economy, and bam, they deal damage. Because you overstepped. Now, bad example, because the game is over, but it's kind of how it goes. Like, if you watch this game from Clem's perspective, it's probably a very desperate game. It's like one of these games where he has zero vision, he doesn't see anything, he takes a good fight, and then he's like, yeah, let's chase. But then it's, like, not a good call. Like, he's not even, like, he's so poor. He cannot max out. Classic has, like Protoss expands, like, faster than Zerg. This is, like, the crazy thing. And, like, this is the sort of game, especially because Classic is winning. Like, he had the time of his life this game. He had so much fun this game. Like, this is true, like, StarCraft. If you're Protoss playing, you play this sort of game. Like, this game is, like, pure joy. This game was pure joy for the Protoss. It wasn't even a good early game, but as soon as he got his setup and Clem overextended a couple times. Bro, like, this game, like, yeah, Clem just leaves, like, he's, like, just toying at some point with his opponent. Okay. We might watch the series Classic vs. Percival later then. I mean, if we know the outcome of that now, but I don't really watch these games to, like, cast and like make it exciting, I usually watch this game to like follow the meta, because you know, if you want to get better at StarCraft, you need to watch like other players play. You're not gonna get better if you just play by yourself without like ever watching any pro games. Like, you need to be studying other people as well. Otherwise, yeah. Next time, well, I mean, it's good because I would have never seen that series if you didn't say that there was a series like that. I would have never watched it if you didn't say so, so it's all good. Pold would have won that? Yeah. Pold was good, but as soon, well, he did go to military, right? As soon as he went to military and came back, people surpassed him by a big amount. He wasn't as good anymore. Like, Pold left at the worst time possible, I feel like. Like, if you left the game at like 2016 at the end, like when Legacy of the Void came out, or was like still played, still new. Like, that's when he retired and went to military and then came back like 2 years later. He pretty much retired at the time where the skill gap was getting like significantly larger. Guarding? No, I mean, I literally just didn't have any time to play. That's why I'm camping my MMR. What the hell? 11 days ago, the last time I played on this account. I didn't know it was that bad. Bro, like, wait, let me check. Did I stream like one time the last 11 days? Well, I played a tournament, so 2 times. I think so. I streamed only 2 times the last 11 days. 18th of December. That's more than 10 days ago, yeah. Wow. I'm so sorry about that. But yeah, don't worry. I'm always there. Just that there's so much stuff going on at the moment. It's kind of overwhelming. Especially during Christmas, like mandatory appointments with like the family and stuff like that. Just a lot of things going on. Organizing like my own tournament and stuff like that. But it's okay. Like, I'm not retired, don't worry about it. But I'm kind of scared of my MMR now. I feel like it's gonna be very hard to like maintain it now. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom one time, and then we're gonna play some games. Ready to get sniped. Be right back. Okay, we're ready to lose all the MMR. Every single point. I'll just give my best and see how it goes. No worries. Classic was... I'm too lazy for that. You can do that yourself. For me, it's not that deep. If I play against some higher more people, we're gonna play some focus ladder. For playing like some sub like 6k players, I'll probably leave the microphone on. Oops. I see you. I mean, recently it has been very close. It's like kind of even. I don't really feel like it should be even though. To me, like, no player should really be even against Clem, except like Cyril. Like, from my own experience, because I've played against all these guys and I can like tell, well, maybe Maru as well, like I've played against these guys, so I kind of like have a feeling like how good they are. I feel like you can just judge somebody's skill like best if you have actually played against them. And I've played against everyone like that, so it's kind of my take on it. Clem toss? Yeah. I think so. Even Clem's toss feels very good. The only reason I can't say whether Clem's toss is like the best PvT in the world or not is because, well, he's never played against Maru and he's never played against Clem's Terran. And because Clem's Terran has never played against Clem's toss, you can't give him the title of like best TVP in the world when like Classic beats Clem's Terran, for example. And Hero beats like Maru. So that's like one of these things that we just don't know whether Clem's toss would beat Clem's Terran. But if you want like an insane win streak against like Maru, for example, then he could get the title as well. Just Maru plays so little tournaments that they like never play against each other. I don't think they have ever played against each other like off race. So yeah. Seems like no one is on the ladder. Felt like it was pretty active when I looked into it earlier today. So I guess we're not gonna lose any MMR today. 9 minutes ago. So Solar is playing, Percival is playing. But they're probably playing each other right now, so Showtime was playing. Oh, MaxPax is playing probably. Seems like they're just in game, so if one of them finishes their game now, we're definitely gonna play them. Yeah, Percival is a true grinder. But he's also actually getting better, I feel like. But I do think he took like a break. Like during Stormgate time, I think he was playing some Stormgate I saw. And he didn't really play StarCraft, I feel like. Like, this is kind of fascinating to me that someone like is like gone, you know? I think he was like gone for like a year. And then they just come back and play like a million games. It's kind of insane. Like, he's like the biggest grinder at the moment, but it also feels like it's paying off, you know? I think like Percival is actually getting also better performances. Like, he's actually beating some of the best players. And he actually apparently won a tournament yesterday, so... I think it's like classic, so... Definitely fair. My favorite car... I'm not really much of a car guy. I've never been. Never had any interest in that. My favorite fruit? Cherries. Probably. Bro, no one is on the ladder. Nice, we're not gonna lose any more, guys. We're gonna farm the noobs. Let's go. Perfect. Yes! Haha! We're gonna maintain the MMR. We can camp more. Playing in the middle of the night against some randoms. Please don't leave. I don't want to queue and like run into max specs now.
Not enough minerals.
Well, I kind of do want to run into like max specs or so because it's like good content. Like I genuinely don't care about the MMR.
Not enough minerals.
Like it'd be great to keep it.
Not enough minerals.
But like I'm gonna like try my best, and then if I try my best and I just get stomped every game, it's like fine to me, you know. Like now we can commentate, but like if I was playing some higher rated play, I would like mute myself, play some try-hard games. Good content, you know. And as long as like the content is good, then I'm fine, you know.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
It's a good storyline.
SCV ready. In the rear with it.
And finally I got some time because today there was no Monday tournament. I actually wouldn't have made it to the Monday tournament, so I'm kind of happy there's no real Monday Cup today. Did some stuff for university today and it took a little bit longer, so I really didn't have any time to play. I also got some packages. I got some stuff from Razer to give away at my own tournament. I got some keyboards, some mice, some headsets to give away offline to all the people that attend the tournament offline.
Not enough minerals.
Let's go. Huh? In the rear.
Command center. Not enough minerals.
I mean, since the Koreans have a good VPN to Europe, it's actually like one of these scenarios that like I've been looking forward to like a lot, where like everybody is kind of playing on one server. Even though it's like not everyone, it's like Solast, Percival, like, and that's it. Like rarely you see other Koreans play it like this time that I'm playing right now. So like these seem to be kind of the only ones. It seems like we're getting cheese pretty hot, so I'm gonna make more Marines. We're just gonna kite here. Like, we're gonna see the hatch timing now. Hatch is done, so I don't think it's like very deep. So I think we can go for a third command center.
Not enough minerals.
We need to check the minimap here, make sure that we don't get like flooded super hard. I think I'm gonna make like a random Hellion. Okay, we need to be careful because I feel like Zergling speed is about to finish if it's the Zergling rush. So I didn't see any Zerglings like move across the map. Gonna get a Hellion here. It's like a lot of Zerglings, so I really don't think it's gonna be roaches. I'll make a tack lap anyways now with my barracks, so if it's roaches I can still make a Marauder. Like we're gonna keep the Reaper a little bit on the map, just to see stuff coming in, like here the Zerglings for example. And since we see the speed upgrade, I think we can be kind of confident to say that we're not getting all in super hard, but then I see the roaches, so now we know that we're getting all in like super duper hard. Like it's the most insane all in that they can throw in, so we're gonna have to make some defenses. And in this case, our defense will be
Under attack.
micro and SCVs. Keep the Marines alive, pull the SCVs. Micro, get a Marauder, pull more SCVs, get an Orbital. The bunker is up, we put the units inside, we're gonna aim with the other units. And we just have to like overwhelm
Not
this.
enough.
And then we're gonna be fine. We're gonna kill this before it comes up. Nope. Some bad micro because
Not enough.
my units are sort of fighting the wrong way around.
Not research.
That was sort of the
Not
worst
enough
scenario.
minerals. Not enough minerals. Base is under attack.
I did a very poor defense
Not
here,
enough
but it's okay.
minerals.
Let's just not make
Not
any
enough
SCVs,
minerals.
instead we make units. Pull the SCVs,
Not enough minerals.
fight with SCVs.
Not
Actually, this is
enough
like sort of
minerals.
close, like not really, but
Not enough minerals.
I don't think my defense was that good.
Not enough. Not enough minerals.
I underestimated the all-in
Not
like
enough
slightly, I
minerals.
guess.
Not enough
I got
minerals.
concussive, by the way, just for fun.
Not enough minerals.
Like you have to understand, I got one triple
Not
CC,
enough
so like
minerals.
I could have lost every
Not
single
enough
SCV and it
minerals.
wouldn't be close.
Not enough minerals.
Like it's never really close here.
Not enough minerals.
It's just that like
Not enough minerals.
it was 100% an all-in because of the amount of zerglings he made early on. So I could have just played it safe, you know, like there was no need for me to play like this. We could have easily just gotten a bunker, and yeah, one bunker would have defended everything and one bunker would have done like all the work, essentially. In the end it doesn't matter, but yeah. Kind of close. For like a Zerg at like 4.7 or whatever he was. It's like way closer than ever expected,
Not
obviously.
enough minerals.
But now I'm like confident to say that the game is definitely
Not
over.
enough minerals.
I'd be very shocked to find out that he has any workers.
Not enough. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
No, he doesn't have a base here. There's some creep. But there's already like the next all-in coming. So I guess it's fair to get a bunker again. Like here I didn't make a bunker because I know he's like behind, so I can make more SCVs than like fighting units. That's fine.
Add on.
But we should keep the Hellions at home now because it's like dangerous. Like if I get surrounded, like my Hellions, then it could still get problematic. But as long as my Hellions are at home and ready to fight, don't get surrounded, it's gonna be okay. Let's not finish the wall by the way, he's gonna corrosive bile it. Yeah, I mean, we can get even another bunker. We can get tanks, we don't need to be like super cocky here.
Research complete.
Stim is done. And with that, we don't even need to fight with the SCV. Oh,
Not
sorry.
enough minerals.
We don't even need
Not
to
enough
micro.
Not enough minerals.
Stim is done, so we just aim.
Not enough minerals.
So if he's... I would say if he's like 20 workers, it's a fairly one-sided game. 26, yeah. So it's okay. It wasn't that bad. All that for 0 MMR. But a single bunker would have made the difference, basically. Just get a single bunker. Because it was like so obvious it was going to be an all-in. The question is just like, was it going to be a Zergling all-in? Like, Ling Flood early on? Or was it a Roach Ravager Ling Flood? And against both, you literally just need to make a single bunker. Start making Marauders, even just getting a Cyclone. And then it would have been fine. Like, you can tell that by the timing of the hatchery, in case you wonder. Like, if the hatch is like this late, kind of have to get a feeling for it if you don't SCV Scout. If you do SCV Scout, it's like the easiest. But if you don't SCV Scout, you kind of have to get a feeling. But basically, based on that hatch timing, you can tell what it is. In an ideal world. Yo. I do like to test the limits though, because sometimes they play like weird builds, and I'm always like looking for the most optimized like way and safe way at the same time, because StarCraft is a game where you want to play as greedy as you can with like as little units as you can, while also like kind of being safe, like getting good scouting and making good calls. But I don't think 2 Marines into a Hellion like that is a very good call. Like 2 Marines into a Hellion, I'm not sure. Maybe like 2 Marines into a Tech Lab would have been better. And just commit to like a Cyclone. Like it's a very easy way to defend all-ins, but then what if they don't all-in? That's always what I think. Like what if it's a bait? I feel like he could have also done like macro. So I'm like not 100% sure. But yeah, just a bunker is probably the best call, yeah. You're right on that. Like the same what I did, but just get a bunker as well. That would have probably been the right call. Like, for this case, you have to understand how all-in they are. So like, I don't need to get a Cyclone if they have like, how many workers? Like, look at this. He was the entire time on like 15 workers. I do not need like a Cyclone. I just need like time. And I just get more Hellions, more Marauders, and I'm gonna be safe. Can stay on one base. Can make the bunker on the high ground. A little bit more time. Maybe get Stim. And then with like 2 Marauders, 6 Hellions, a couple Marines, and SCVs, I can easily take my low ground back. Something like that. And if they like contain me on one base, I can still get like a Cyclone if I need to, or more Marines and eventually break out. So it's not like they can contain you or anything like that. The only thing they can do is like kill your supply depots, but that doesn't matter. You just make 2 more in the background and then pretty much always ahead. So yeah, bunker. You're right on that. If the hatch is late, just get a bunker. If the hatch is late and you're not sure it's an all-in, just get a bunker. What do you think of your build order all-in 511 Marine Tank Liberator you used to play? Berserk? It's not really a thing anymore because now the 5 HP Baneling is like back, like 5 HP buff, and the upgrade is cheap and fast as well. And the players have gotten better. So it's like too obvious, too easy to defend, I feel like. The fake Woodermine drop? Yeah, but like that, the maps were better for that, and also Woodermine drops used to be better than they are now, so. And Protoss players are more optimized now as well. They didn't understand many things back then, so. Really doesn't work anymore, stuff like that. Like
Not enough.
the game was very different back then. There were a lot of patches since like
Not enough minerals.
the fake Woodermine drop
Not
stuff was
enough minerals.
relevant.
SCV ready. Bad news.
Not enough minerals.
Okay, we can commentate against
Not
this guy, I
enough
assume.
minerals.
5.5k
Not
toss,
enough
barcode.
minerals.
I should be able to beat him with commentary.
SCV ready.
Shouldn't be that bad.
Ah! You scared me. Go ahead.
Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. 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 Not enough minerals.
Yeah, like Woodermines are like significantly worse against toss nowadays than like in 2022. It's like so much worse. HeroMarine's like so much worse.
SCV ready.
Maps have gotten way worse as well for HeroMarine drops. Like somehow they've done everything to like get rid of that.
Yep.
Which I mean, the HeroMarine changes I can understand,
SCV ready.
but like the map changes I never really get behind of that. Like for example on this map, like I haven't tried fully, but like you can't put anything there. You can't like hide a unit there or whatever.
What's going on? Bandit. Go ahead.
Why they're worse? Cause like there's no airspace over here.
In the rear with the gear.
Like why would you go HeroMarine drop if you can't put anything there? It's like not even good cause like look at how far the minerals are away. So like even if you could put something there, it's like it's not even good. It's like it's so far away from like mining anyways that.
Ready.
And then on top of that, HeroMarine's got nerfed. Like any like HeroMarine drop build is significantly worse now. Like so much worse.
What's going on?
Not enough minerals.
In the rear with the gear.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. The Grim Reaper has arrived.
Like even if there was
Insufficient
space, like
SP
HeroMarine
gas.
drops are still kind of trash. But I did the build over incorrectly.
Not enough minerals.
Ready to raise some hell. Huh?
Not enough minerals.
Agreed. Big one.
Not enough. Additional supply depots required.
Huh? Got something for me. What? You the Reaper man. The Grim Reaper has arrived. Ready to raise some hell. Yeah, from got some. Are you ready? SCV ready. Done. On the way. It's on now. Yeah, from you the Reaper man. I'm listening.
Add on.
Rose like cooked so hard
SP
already.
Gas.
He wants Oracle? No, Twilight. So dead. No better, Twilight. Triple Adept. Actually, let me run some ads, because if we have an epic game, there's going to be ads in between. Let's not do that. Because I could search for another 5 minutes here. Small, like, 1 or 2 minute break. Yeah, now with HeroMarines, like, they get an alert every time whenever you go for the HeroMarine drop. So it's, like, very easy for them to react. But well, against a 5.5k play, I'm only worried to die against, like, Proxygate. That's why I didn't send it across the map. Like, you can do both. I mean, both has, like, there's no, like, right or wrong. It's like, if you send the Reaper across the map, it's nice to see the Nexus. But then it's, like, sometimes a little annoying against, like, Proxygate, for example. Like, there's no, like, 100%, like, safe and always best solution to the problem. It's always kind of weird. Like, what I did is kind of the safest you can go for, I feel like. Because you do scout for, like, the close proxies, and these are the proxies that are only really dangerous. Like, the only real dangerous proxies are the ones that are really close. So if you scout, like, around your base, like, if you take your time to, like, scout all the close positions, it can't really be a proxy gateway or, like, a proxy robo. And if it is, then it's, like, really bad. And you're already playing a double gas opening, so you're, like, 100% safe. Like the Reaper Hellion push would then give you the information, and then you would just try and get like a Cyclone, a tank or a Cyclone ASAP. I imagine only a Proxy Oracle or whatever could be dangerous, but then you could also deal counter damage. Like I said, there's always something that could catch you off guard, no matter what you do, especially against Protoss. Against Zerg, I feel like there's nothing that can go wrong. Like TVZ is like so optimized that everything is like perfect in that matchup. Like you can't get caught off guard by like some random stuff. But against TOS, I don't think that's the case. Against TOS, you're like almost always at a deficit. That's just the way it works. Bro, man, the content today is not great. I thought we were gonna lose MMR, but no one is playing, no one is sniping. Pretty chill Big Ladder today. I was ready to lose against like Clem's toss 5 times in a row. Donate MMR to him, give him the... What's his MMR at the moment? Oh wow. But he's also not playing as much, I guess, yeah. Oh, he's even playing more Zerg than anything. What? He beat Musti? Crazy. Yeah, Clem seems to be now grinding with Zerg as well. But only 5.7. Zerg is kind of tough to play, I feel like, as a Terran and even as a TOS. Because the hotkey setup is like very different with Zerg. So that's why I don't think we have many good Zerg off races, because it's like so different. Not more difficult, I feel like. It's just different. Three repatriating, what damage do you need to be worth it? You don't really need to do any damage. Like, you're definitely behind if you don't do any damage, but it also means they invested into something. Like your shield battery, for instance. So like, if you don't deal any damage, you're usually like slightly behind, but sometimes you also just win the game straight away like I did there. And you also save. Like I said, I don't think there's a good opening against TOS. I don't think there's like an opening where you're not behind. If everything goes normal, I feel like you're almost always behind. So I don't really think it matters too much. But yeah, you're definitely not in a great position if you don't deal any damage. But like I said, when are you really in a good position against TOS? Are you ever in a good position? I'm not sure about that. Why didn't I make a reactor? Because then if they send the adapter across the map, it can cancel the command center. That's why. One Reaper into reactor means that your SCV is gonna die against like fast adapters.
Not enough minerals.
Like I'm gonna mix it up here. Like this game we're gonna play
Not
different
enough
than
minerals.
that game. We're gonna go the same build, but we're gonna make a high ground command
Not
center.
enough minerals.
And I'm gonna go for Tech Lab.
SCV ready.
Not Tech Lab, sorry.
Yep.
Not
I'm gonna go
enough
for a
minerals.
reactor.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Huh? In the ring.
Additional supply depots. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Oh, gas, sorry.
Not enough minerals.
I like 2 gas openings at lower MMR, by the way. I think these are usually my favorites, favorite openings, because they are safe. And as you can see, like if they don't have a good defense, A lot of games you can win really easily with these type of builds.
SCV ready.
Whereas if you do this kind of build against like a high level toss, it's like more likely they don't take any damage. And I mean, if they don't take any damage against a 2 gas opening, it means they're almost always ahead. So that's why you just surrender the early game and instead go Reaper expand, because then at least you have like a better like transition, stuff like that.
Insufficient Bespin gas.
Yeah, I feel like I can trap the probe here.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh,
Command center upgrade.
I'm so
complete.
smart.
The Grim Reaper has arrived.
Could have checked if I want reactor maybe.
SCV ready.
So he didn't recall that, so if they recalled, I would have actually made it low ground CC. But since he didn't recall, it's a little bit scary. It could very well be like a committed build now.
Not enough
So I don't want to
minerals.
scout for proxies because I'm playing pretty safe here anyways. But I do want to see
Not
if
enough
it's
minerals.
a rush or not. I'm gonna go Widow Mine first here.
SCV ready.
I'm gonna go for a 3 Widow Mine drop this game.
Not enough minerals.
We're not gonna commit.
Add-on complete.
Seems like it's
Not enough minerals.
I can't build. SCV
adept again.
Not enough minerals.
I'm gonna be a little bit cocky with my Reaper.
Not enough minerals.
got some.
We're gonna like put the Widow Mine over here and kill the adept potentially. I mean, in the last game he also moved it across the map like really late.
Additional
So there's a
supply.
good chance we're just gonna kill it this game. Oh, we need to take the gas.
SCV ready.
Kill a probe. Kill the adept. And as you can see, GG. Charge first, bro, what? This guy is getting smoked. This is why 2 gas openings against low armor is good. Like, they just don't have a good response a lot of times, and then the games can look like this. Like, this guy just has a really weird opening. It's like, why would he go like triple adept into Twilight, you know? Triple adept, Twilight, sends the adept like late across the map. His adept was like super late. His battery was like super late as well. Like, you should take a look at like Clem's or MaxFax build. Like MaxFax, I feel like has optimized this build against double gas, because he now always gets a battery and he gets it at a really good time. Like MaxFax is always the benchmark because every game he sends the adept across the map. So like against him, you can never get away with like a low ground command center into Reaper reactor. Against him, you always need to make it on a high ground because he consistently sends the adept across the map. And then his shield battery timing and second adept timing is like just a little bit faster, and that a little bit faster means you deal 0 damage, and then yeah, the early game from there is like good for him. But this guy sent the adept late across the map, and because he sent the adept late across the map, I was able to borrow my Widow Mine, and yeah, I know the path, so easy. Hellion are better in this case? No, I don't think so. I want to get more Widow Mine so I can do like a fast triple Widow Mine drop. Like this, usually a good opening. I feel like I have the most success with like triple Widow Mine drop openings, 1 Widow Mine, 6 Marine, or 4 Marines, 1 Cyclone drop. Like these are usually my best openings. Sometimes 3 Reaper, 2 Hellions to like have a little bit of a different opening as well. So they make a battery every game. These are usually my best openings. Bro, we're not finding games. I think if we don't find any games today, I'm gonna play a couple more, but somebody suggested to watch Percival vs. Classic, because that series was not one where Terran got stomped, apparently. Bro, this guy's just gonna leave now, isn't he? Third time is the charm, apparently.
Not enough.
He's not gonna lose for the 3rd time.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
I like that supplier depot wall in the previous game, by
Not
the way.
enough
I really like that.
minerals.
That was cool.
SCV ready. Well, butter my
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Ben, SCV ready. Huh?
Use double gas into 3 Ripper, 2 Hellions into 2 Cloak Banshee. Well, if you go straight into the tech lab after 2 Hellions and then you make a swap, it's a decent opening to go Cloak Banshee.
Not
And I
enough
mean, fast them
minerals.
is always good as long as you
Not
don't
enough
die to like Blink
minerals.
Stalker, so. 2 Banshees into like fast stim timing, it's not bad.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Did Clem
Not enough minerals.
say why he played Pros vs Terran? Because the matchup like flows better with his like mechanics, you know. Like, I don't have an official answer to you because I don't know in what words he says that or said that. But basically, the reason why Clem plays Toss is early game TVP is a lot less luck dependent than early game TVT. And Clem is the best player mechanically in my opinion, so as long as Clem gets a good early game, he's gonna win the game basically, because he's better than the other guy. And he's also that good with Toss basically.
the gear.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
He's just mechanically so good
I can't build it.
that it doesn't matter whether he plays Toss or Terran, they're both similar. It's just that TVP is like a lot easier for him, or
Command center
PvT,
upgrade
because he
complete.
knows the matchup and because like the other matchups are more luck dependent as well. Like, he doesn't play PvP because it's obviously more luck dependent as well. He doesn't play the PvZ because he's not that knowledgeable in that matchup. He could probably be a really good PvZ player as well. But yeah, like his toss is actually that good, so it's not like a huge difference
enough
between his...
minerals.
Oh, my mouse is once again disconnecting. Why is it doing that?
What's it worth?
I didn't charge it, did I? Oh, this game he goes sentry
Not
opening.
enough minerals.
So this guy has different openings.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Add on.
So we're gonna see a sentry opening.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. What? What? Got it.
Not enough minerals. Not enough
Okay.
Gas from above.
Not enough minerals.
Yep, hallucination opening.
Armed and ready. SCV ready.
Not enough. Insufficient. Not enough minerals.
So this guy has it all, like, is fed up with the early game.
Got some SCV ready.
He now goes hallucination again.
Want some? I'll take some.
So in this game I will actually go for the fast Banshee opening that you talked about. Because this game I'm not afraid of Blink Stalkers. And I know he's gonna scout. So I want him to scout my Banshees and react to them. Because I'm gonna hide them anyways, like I can't deal damage. So we're gonna go Cloak Banshees, we're gonna hide them, we're not gonna get a tank. Because he's not gonna be aggressive.
SCV ready.
So I'm doing your
Ready for
opening.
pickup?
I'm even gonna kill this guy here. Because that prevents him from scouting.
Not enough minerals. Command center.
And
Not
then we're
enough
gonna
minerals.
get in there.
Fear the Reaper Man. Got something from
Where's the emergency?
He probably has a battery here anyway, so we can't deal damage. Yep.
Life
You want a piece of me, boy?
Add
He's
on.
chrono boosting that, so I'm probably just getting out.
Additional supply depots
Oh.
required.
It's actually a really painful supply block. I'll just get a bunker, then it should be fine.
Now what? Ready.
I'm actually gonna unload one marine and like scout with it.
Additional supply depots
And we're
required.
gonna get another depot, so we're not infinitely supply block.
Additional supply depots.
We have the bunker here.
Base is
Oh, we
under
should have put the
attack.
cyclone in the main.
Not enough building research.
Gangway, coming through.
There's a cloak. Yeah, I didn't misclick.
Not enough.
SCV ready. We could
The Marine Scout's the third. Very nice. And he doesn't put on any pressure as expected.
Not enough minerals.
So I didn't even need the bunker here. Well, I guess we can still salvage it.
Not enough minerals.
It's about to get heavy.
Not enough minerals.
You gonna
Gonna like
ready? Let's
move across the map a little bit. A little bit of a fake move out, you can say.
want a piece of me, boy. SCV ready.
Well, I might even commit to the move out.
Go time.
Add-on complete.
There's the observer, I actually see it.
Add-on complete.
Oh yeah, I see charge. I'm actually afraid of charge, I'm gonna run away. Is that a real fiend? No.
SCV ready.
I see charge, I'm actually gonna go back.
Kaboom, baby.
I think I saw charge, I didn't see.
Not enough minerals.
Sometimes I'm paying attention to other things at the same time, so as a spectator it's like sometimes
Research complete.
you think you saw something but you actually didn't. Okay, we're gonna move across the map with everything now. I'm pretty confident that we're not gonna die to a zealot run by.
Not enough minerals. Upgrade complete. Not enough minerals.
Final, famous final
Research
words.
complete.
Like this is why Terrence died to zealot run bys. It's like unfortunate timings. Like even if I send my unit there and I scout, no, I want to have every unit over here. So you actually don't necessarily want to do that.
Additional supply
Yeah, he
depots
just doesn't have
required.
enough, I
Ready
think.
for dust off.
He just took a 4th base? Yeah, sure, bro. Take a 4th base, make more gateways. Even has +1 attack, but like, no blink. Wanted to start learning 101 Terran, also I'm not close to good in RTS games. Where should I start? I mean, you should know everything about the game, so like what the units do, what upgrades exist, and that kind of stuff. So you have to learn everything by just grinding, and then if you understand what everything is and everything does, like what a siege tank does, what marines do, what stim is, what upgrades are, roughly like the cost of it and stuff like that, then you can just watch how other people play and you just copy them. The way you learn is by spectating better players, and if you're new to the game, then you can spectate pretty much anyone. Like you can go on Twitch and just watch people play and see how they play, like what build order they do and like in what order they get things, etc. Yeah, Terran is the weakest race, so I don't recommend playing Terran. No, it doesn't really matter what race you choose. Terran has the highest skill cap. I think the race with the best late game has the highest skill cap, and Terran right now is probably the best in late game in both matchups, even TVZ and TVP. So yeah, technically Terran has the highest skill cap because of that. It's like, as long as you get to the late game, you're gonna be fine. But you need to play a perfect game. I think Zerg used to be like the race with like the highest skill cap though. That's why Sarah would always win at some point, I feel like. Like when Zerg was actually like broken in late game. Or not broken, but like Terran is now the best in late game. Zerg used to be the best in late game in both matchups. Like after Ravens got nerfed in like 2018 when like the Raven style was in, but I think that was when Zerg briefly had a better late game. I remember like some games between like Cyril and Innovation in late game, and Sarah would crush him like every time because of how well he plays, and yeah, really not a lot Innovation could do in late game. And obviously in PvZ you had like Infestus. Different barcode toss. Guys, I think we're gonna watch some games after this. I don't really feel like playing more ladder if that's the ladder.
Not enough minerals. Not enough.
There's no one online.
Not
And I'm
enough
kind of
minerals.
like not in a good condition, I just realized. I haven't eaten enough before the stream, so kind of feeling the hunger right now.
Not enough minerals.
That's not good.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Yo,
Not
SCV ready. Huh? What? Huh? What? Bad news? What?
additional supply depots required.
Good question.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
So we're gonna go double gas
Not
again.
enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough
Let's go 2
minerals.
Reaper, 3 Reaper, 2 Hellions.
SCV ready.
I also think the current state of the game is really tough for Terran. Like Terrans around my level, including like Byan or even like a Cure, even if I would say they're not on my level, they're better than me. But like basically the Terrans worse than Clem and Maru, I think that's a better way of saying it. I feel like everybody is kind of getting owned at the moment by TOS.
What's going on?
Like whenever I watch, for example, like Cure versus Max Packs,
Bad news?
it's not a very fun matchup to watch
Not
anymore.
enough minerals.
Go ahead. Huh?
Command center upgrade complete.
Talking TVZ. Well, I mean, I think it's kind of in both matchups. It's just in TVZ you can actually win by just playing better than the opponent. Wait, the probe?
SCV ready.
I thought I just saw the probe somewhere. I'm not sure if I did. I was reading in chat. Like, I think TVZ is actually similar to TVP. It's just that you can do more stuff in that matchup, so I think it's a little bit better.
Listening. Yes, got something for me to kill.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Nothing I can say.
Like, I don't really see any issue in TVZ, really. Because, like, the Terrans that are really good, like Byan or Cure, I
Not
still
enough
see them
minerals.
perform well in the matchup.
Not enough.
Like, Solar beats them sometimes, like, but Solar's, like, really good as well, so... I'm not much of a TVZ
Not
hater,
enough
like,
minerals.
I think TVZ is
Not
fine.
enough minerals.
I think it's hard if you're not, like, mechanically on top. Oh, I mismicroed really badly here. I'm not meant to be losing that like that.
Ready to race? SCV ready. What's going
Not
Okay, let me
enough
concentrate for a
minerals.
moment here. We'll do the Banshee opening that you talked about.
Got something for me. What? You want something? SCV ready. I'm listening.
I like that suggestion.
Add-on complete.
I think he has a battery. Oh no.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
some decent shots.
Not enough minerals.
He went 3 gate, no
Not
robo.
enough minerals.
3 gate robo. He has a lot of. I guess because he didn't get the battery, but he certainly does have stuff.
Command center upgrade.
The bunker is slightly late. I feel like if he moves across the map with stalkers, which he definitely should,
Not enough minerals.
I should be in trouble. But I don't think he's
Not
quick enough.
add-on complete.
I think he's a slow
Not
toss.
enough minerals. Not enough. Insufficient.
He doesn't have a battery, so I think I'm
Not
just gonna
enough
commit with my Banshee here.
SCV ready. Want some?
Nice, perfect timing because he's a slow toss.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV
Not enough minerals. Insufficient Vespine gas. Not enough
SCV ready.
gas. Not enough minerals.
Okay, he just started making like an observer.
SCV ready.
Come on,
Research
yeah.
complete.
I got my ears on.
Oh, he has an observer.
Additional
Damn
supply
it.
depots required.
Well, I knew he probably had an observer, but I thought it would be like further across the map. So yeah, probably I should have hit the Banshee or like go straight into the main. But it's like a hard call to make. It's, I don't think there's like a right or wrong.
Not enough
Oh.
minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Want a piece
I don't think he's gonna commit.
Additional supply. Base is under attack.
SCV ready.
Unacceptable landing zone.
Gateway coming through.
Right.
SCV ready.
Yeah. Good.
SCV ready.
The macro behind it is kind of difficult. Bro, that was really bad. Really bad for you. Oh my god.
Armed and ready.
Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots.
Really bad for him.
Add-on complete. Additional insufficient.
See, this is why I like double gas against like Protoss sub 6k, because you can outplay them a lot of times, at least. Like sometimes it's hard if they go for like the sentry opening and you deal 0 damage. That's why I don't like double gas a lot of times. But even then, if you go for like a Water Mine drop, it's not that bad. Only some openings are really bad against like sentry openings. For you, TVP is nightmare. Yeah, I mean, for me, TVZ is absolutely a nightmare as well, but that's because I suck, not because the matchup is, like, broken. Like, it's kind of the same in both matchups. Like, Terran is just the weakest growing economy. So in both matchups, you just feel, like, a little bit behind in early game. Because your economy is just trash, basically. But in TVZ, it's, like, different. Because in TVZ, you can outplay. Whereas in TVP, like, if you, let's say, move across the map with a couple medevacs or drop, they warp in and like blink on top of your medevac, you lose everything. They have all the map control. Like in TVZ, you have map control a lot of times. So you're actually the one that can do something. So it's fine if you're like behind. You know what I mean? Like they're similar. I guess that's why some Terrans feel like they're struggling, including myself. But that's in TVZ mainly because you're just not really able to keep up. Or for my... I feel like I'm like not really doing that well because it's like I'm not really much of a late game Terran, you know. It's like I play slightly worse than like a Clem, and even if you just play slightly worse, it's like you're getting crushed every time. So ideally, in my opinion, I would change like the way it works, you know. I like to have a better, faster growing economy in the early game and a weaker late game. That's usually my style as well. I'm not really much of a late game guy. I'm more like a throw stuff at the opponent guy. Basically no TVZ. I've seen like Björn play against like Solar, like I said. I think there's just not a lot of Zerg players. I watched the Wardy Cup today. It's just that the Zergs just don't sign up for tournaments. Like, how bad is it at the moment, Aligulag? Like, the thing is, the reason you don't see TVZ is because of that, I think. Like, what is like the current top list, top player list? Like, like Terran is always the race that has like the most players, I think, at the highest level. So like nowadays in StarCraft, like it's not like too much about balance at the top. It's like about the amount of good players each race has. Because like if like you see in like weeklies and stuff that Zerg is like so trash. But the only reason you see that is because Cyril doesn't sign up, Reyna doesn't play in everything, Shin doesn't play in everything, Rogue doesn't play in everything, even Solar didn't play in today's cup, for example. And then besides these guys, it's true there's like not a lot of Zergs. It's like Scarlet, Elaser, whatever, Lambo over here. So like how many top Zergs are there? Cyril, Solar, Reyna, Shin, Rogue, and Lambo. So that's 6, did I count correctly? Yeah, 6 Zergs at the top level. And like who plays weeklies? Well, Cyril doesn't, Lambo doesn't, and like let's say 3 of them, you know? 3 of them like play weeklies every now and then. So there's like 3 top level Zergs that like every now and then they play weeklies or active, let's say. There's like 3 active Zergs. And then Terrans, it's like Clem, Maru, Björn, Cure. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Riang is like, let's say top 25. So Scarlet as well. Like Scarlet has been a little bit active. So it's like 3.54 active Zergs. Terrans, I don't really play in weekly, so I don't count myself. I'm not that active. So like active Terrans, 1. Maru's not active. Björn is active. Cure's active, 3. Gomio, Spirit, yeah, let's count them as like 1, you know, like, yeah, 4. Percival, 5. Riang, Bunny, 5.5. So there's 5.5 active Terrans. There's like 3.5 active Zergs. And now the toss. 1, 2, 3. Zaun is not active, so 3. Showtime is decently active. Let's count him, 4. Trigger is active, 5. Skillis is somewhat active, 5.5. Krader, 6. So yeah, that's just a lot more Terrans and Toss than Zergs, like double the amount basically. At the top level. Oh shit, I need to run ads. You won your first match, congrats. So that's why you might feel like you don't really see any TVZs. Well, there just isn't really many Zergs. And whenever they do play, I feel like they also lose kind of early on. So sometimes it doesn't like get streamed because they lose to either Clem or Protoss. And then usually in the weeklies you see like Clem or Protoss in the semifinals. You didn't see like the first round match between Shin and Hero where Shin got stomped, for instance. And Clem is the only performing Terran, so like in deeper runs you're only gonna see him really. It's hard to make balance complaints based on result. Yeah, I mean that's what I mean. It's like Zerg is not as bad as like the statistics may show, simply because it's like a lot less active Zergs that are playing in tournaments. And you also have to realize that like every top toss plays in like the weekly, so every time you see Max Packs Hero Classic play, you know, that too. It's like every single weekly they play, it feels like. So when Classic, Hero, and Max Packs play, it's like, yeah, of course. Yes, of course you're gonna see only them perform. Or like the toss perform, or even outperform. Like my observation is also though that like the mid Terrans, they usually tend to lose early on as well. Like more often or not you're gonna see like a Showtime or Trigger or whatever like make a deeper run than even like a Björn or like a a cure. It's like the only thing in terms of balance that I see. Okay, we're gonna try one more time here, searching. Let's see if we find a game. If not, well, we can still watch like the series between Classic and Percival, because like it was a good Tarot series apparently, so might have a look at that. I mean, Classic beats Clem and Percival's looking good. Good result for him there as well, so check out what he did compared to like what Clem did. Thanks for streaming. I mean, thank you guys for always being here. Even though I didn't stream so much this month, I'm gonna try and change it up again next year. I feel like next year I'm gonna focus more on streaming again than like pro gaming. Because I have a feeling that maybe next year there's not gonna be EWC anymore. Well, I don't really have a feeling, to be honest. But I can't like hope for it, so. And I also feel like with the current balance, it's gonna be harder and harder for me to perform. So I think I'm gonna put a lot more emphasis on streaming again. Running my own tournaments as well. It's kind of my plan for now. I know. Like, it's a lot easier for me to like host events and like just stream. It's like a lot safer in terms of income as well than like relying on EWC, you know what I mean? If I like have to hope for like EWC to be around to like make a living out of the game, it's not really nice to be dependent on that. Yeah, okay. I think we're gonna watch some games after this, guys. The ladder is like only barcode toss at like 5k. Oh, this map is a little bigger though. I'm still gonna play double gas. I think it's okay. We might go for a cheeky version of the double gas. Reaper reactor into low ground CC. Because this map is fairly large, so I think we might be able to be a little bit cheeky. The only thing I'm like a little bit afraid of is like proxy gateway.
Not enough minerals.
So we have to pay attention to the probe scout timing. Sometimes you can judge whether it's proxy gateway by the timing of the probe. If the probe is like late, could be a proxy. Or if the probe is actually slightly early, that's also sometimes a tell for like a proxy gateway.
Not enough minerals.
But yeah, we're gonna play double gas with a low ground CC. Just mixing it up. Like, it's not ideal to always play the same, I feel like. Like, it's not ideal to always play 100% safe like I like to do. That's why like changing up the build, even if it's still like it's standard build, I don't really think you can cheese a lot, so it's still like a standard build. But just changing up like slight things, such as like every time I go high ground CC, well, this game we're gonna go low ground CC. And if this is the game we lose to a proxy gate, then that's unfortunate, but I really do think that's kind of how it works these days. You can't be safe against everything against prolos like all the time and get into a good position. You have to mix it up if you play the same players, especially if you play a barcode. Definitely think you kind of want to mix it up. Even if it's just a high ground CC versus low ground CC. Because if I don't do it, well, he's a barcode, he probably knows my playstyle. So if I don't mix it up, he has an easy time being like, oh yeah, I play against HeroMarine. He always goes for a safe high ground CC. Let me not scout like he's doing now. And go like greedy Nexus. You're playing safe. I play greedy Nexus and then I get a blind battery because I know you play double gas. But no, like this game, we're gonna go low ground CC. We're gonna go straight across the map of the Reaper. We're gonna go for a greedy Woodermine drop and we have a good time. Hopefully. Let's check it out. Greedy Nexus. Stalker probably. Stargate even.
Not enough minerals.
I'm actually gonna finish the Woodermine. He goes Stalker, I go the CC.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
I sent the water mine across the map. Let me check out the Stargate path. It's like over here, I guess.
SCV ready.
Like that.
What? You want the death room?
Oh.
Got
I think this is the toss that like cancels
Add-on
the building.
complete.
No, he doesn't. Oracle, at least I scouted it. So here's my water mine. I think I'll leave it there. We're gonna go medevac,
Not enough
drop.
minerals. Insufficient
I'm gonna put on some pressure. I think it's gonna be Blink Stalkers. I don't. Like, I think against Oracle I can be a little bit more cheeky. Hopefully the water mine gets the kill. That would already be perfect, obviously.
Not enough minerals.
We're not in a good position right now,
SCV ready.
I would say.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Been waiting.
Oh, so close.
Gangway. Coming through. I get it.
Ready for dust off.
Cyclone received. Dispatch.
Talk to
Command
me.
center upgrade complete.
SCV ready. I can't build here.
Okay, we're just gonna check for a greedy nexus.
Going on?
Not enough.
So we see the Oracle. That's perfect.
Systems go.
Not enough. Additional supply depots required.
We kill the Oracle.
You gonna give me orders? Armed and ready.
Life flights here.
Additional supply depots required.
We scout what he's doing. We see Blink. We go tank.
Ready to plunder. You want a piece of me, boy?
Water mine shoots. Cyclone locks on.
Ready for pickup.
SCV ready.
This microed a little bit.
Additional supply depots required.
We could use some help.
Additional supply depots
We're just gonna go
required.
away from here. We're gonna get a little random liberator. Because our stim is kind of late, so I'm gonna try and make up for it by playing a little bit more technical. We're gonna borrow the mine over here.
Insufficient vessel
I think one tank
capacity.
is enough. We can go stim now.
Additional
EBay this. I do think one tank is enough because I also got
minerals.
these. The water mine shot. That's nice. It killed something. Probably the adept. The Viking can go somewhere. I think I'm gonna send the Viking over here. And then the Liberator in the bottom. Or actually the other way around, because then the Viking can scout for stuff. Getting this. Tech lab reactor, I guess.
Not enough minerals.
Need another tech lab for things. We're gonna put the units like closer to the ramp here. Depending on where he commits. Ah, I thought he blinked back everything, so I didn't pick up. My bad.
Add-on complete.
Let's go for the reactor.
SCV ready.
So I'm very
Insufficient
confident because he
vessel
doesn't have
gas.
vision.
Easy.
SCV ready.
Gas.
It's go time. SCV ready.
Add-on
Yeah, we're gonna harass.
complete. Your forces are under attack.
I can't build here.
Oh,
I can't build here. Kaboom, baby. Transformation systems.
Yes, sir.
Can't hold them alone.
oh.
All hands to battle
Little
station.
unfortunate every stalker was here. I could have guessed that, to be fair. It's kind of just my bad.
Add-on complete.
You ready for war?
Not enough minerals.
Okay.
Let's have a blast.
I guess we have good map control, so let's go for an attack. He had an Immortal. I'm kind of surprised by an Immortal.
Research
I'm
complete.
confident this game, so let's walk everything across the map, including the rally. I saw an Immortal, so I'm pretty confident that it's not some random,
Additional supply depots required.
some
Not
random
enough.
warp prison coming in right now.
Additional
I think he's
supply
not gonna have
depots
that.
required.
I think it's gonna be like a random Colossus, if anything.
Research complete.
Where's Storm already?
This better want a piece of me, boy.
Not enough minerals. Upgrade complete. Research. Not enough mineral field depleted.
Did I actually see an Immortal, or did I see things?
Ready for dust off.
Kaboom, baby.
Not
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
So it has to be Storm, because I haven't seen an Archon yet.
This better be good. SCV ready. Yes, sir. SCV ready. It's on. Sure.
Oh,
SCV ready.
oh, I don't have medevac boost.
Kaboom, baby. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Add-on complete. Not
SCV ready.
Oops, I accidentally
Not enough minerals.
attacked my own thing there.
Not enough
I need to
minerals.
macro a little better.
Ready for
Not enough energy. Command. Not enough energy.
The thing is, like, this seems like it's decent, but then you realize that the TOS has a 4th base this entire time or something like that, and then you hate your
Not
life.
enough minerals.
SCV ready.
I think he doesn't, but... and I think I never saw an Immortal. I don't know what I saw there.
Let's have a
ready for dust off.
Seeing things, guys.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Seems like he just took the 4th.
Who wants some?
Not enough minerals.
No, he does have one.
Base is under attack.
Bro. Classic TVP. They're
Not
mining
enough
off the 4th
minerals.
base while you're taking a 3rd. Barely.
Not enough minerals.
Ready for dust off.
Gangway coming through. I can't build here. Father. This better be good.
Additional supply depots required.
I can't build here.
Not enough.
Well, let's play a late game. I don't think we have to, but
Not enough.
let's just do it to show dominance. He also has +2 already. Bro, like, TOS is actually insane. That's what I mean with, like, faster growing economy, in case you
Not
don't
enough
get it.
minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy? This good ready to plunder. Solo. Go time.
Unacceptable landing zone.
Got him. Tom.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
There was an observer.
SCVs are
Oh.
under attack. Not enough minerals.
Just say where. Bad news. Ready to business. Go time.
Base is under attack. Your forces are under attack.
You want a piece of me, boy? SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Go.
Not enough minerals.
Gangway.
Not enough minerals.
I mismicroed that a little bit.
Not enough minerals.
It's go time. I can't build
That's
here.
okay, he doesn't have like many units, it seems.
What's going on?
Not enough.
This ready.
Mineral field depleted.
Does he even have any
Life flights here.
Colossus or anything like that?
Bad news.
Mineral field depleted. Command center. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required.
We could use some help here.
Ready for dust
The
off.
thing is, he has like better upgrades, so I really don't want to attack. He has +3 already.
Upgrade.
This better be good.
Upgrade.
TOS
complete.
macro.
Ghost report.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Out with it. Come again. Solo up.
Ready for pickup. Heading.
Go. We could use some help here.
Now what?
Oh my god, how can I misclick that like 10 times?
Mineral field depleted.
You shiver. So, come. Fighter. So armed and ready.
Cloak for my ghosts. More
Not
Vikings,
enough
more
minerals.
Vikings. I definitely don't have enough
enough
Vikings.
Minerals.
Go. What's going on? Go, go, go!
Mineral field.
Ready to plunder. Big job. Go ahead. Well,
Not
go strip.
Make sure he doesn't get anything in here.
Go. Give me the sit rep. Ready to plunder.
Couple more Vikings.
Not enough minerals. Not enough. Your forces are under
I think
attack.
10 is a decent number. Let's repair these medevacs slightly.
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Mineral
Ready to plunder.
Not sure if I want to take another base yet, to be fair.
command center upgrade complete. Not
First we
enough
make some more
mineral
turrets.
add-on complete.
Ready to plunder.
Then we get some more upgrades.
Research complete.
Then I might get some lips as well.
We are at maximum.
I can't build here.
Mineral field depleted.
He's just waiting for me to take this base. I think I will now because my upgrades are about to be done.
Research complete.
Sort of.
Mineral field depleted.
What's the big job, huh? Bad news? Ah! You should
What is he doing?
Reporting for action.
You sugar. You ready for
Upgrade complete.
We read you.
Upgrade complete.
See, this is like the hard part. Like, where is he gonna come from?
I can't build here. Roger.
Attention.
So
How can we help? Yes.
by the numbers, boys.
Upgrade. Despy command center upgrade complete. Command center
I'll get rid of one medevac because I don't think I need all of them.
Need some.
This better be good.
Despy geyser exhausted. Mineral field depleted.
Can't hold them alone.
Research complete.
Go ahead. Ah, what's going on? You should have been waiting. Go. Solo operative, right?
We're returning fire.
Base is under attack. Command center upgrade.
Ready to plunder.
I don't have enough here.
Command center upgrade complete. Mineral field depleted.
Come again.
Reporting for
Can't hold them alone.
Base is under attack. Complete.
Yeah. But give me the arm and
Not enough.
it's go time. Been waiting. Give me the
So it feels like we want to attack, but we actually don't.
Out. Come again. Go.
What we do is nothing.
Solo. I can't build here.
Mineral field.
We just kind of want to show dominance this game as well.
Command center upgrade complete. Mineral field complete. Our SCVs are under attack. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals. Mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals.
Oh my god, he really showed me who's boss with that move.
Out with it. So
The supply is a lie, I
Not
should be
enough
careful.
Minerals. Not enough minerals.
Supply is always bait. It's like, well, yeah, guys, I'm 170 supply. No, like, we're not. We have stuff in production.
Not enough.
Reporting for action.
Not enough minerals.
Liberation is at hand.
Add-on complete. Mineral field depleted. Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply. Base is under attack. Add-on complete.
I mismicroed that a little bit. Bro, like, it's so
Mineral
annoying.
field. Command center upgrade complete. Base is under SCVs are under attack.
He's making immortals like it's liberators.
Mineral field depleted.
Another immortal. Another immortal.
Not enough minerals.
Let's snipe for the show.
Not enough
That's cloak.
minerals are under attack.
Because he doesn't have detection. "22 gateways." 22 gateways is overkill. You can't afford 22 gateways. Definitely not if you take all the gases as well. Like, not even if you do it like classic with like mineral only. If you're taking all the gases at the same time, like, no way, bro. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of, this game kind of showed. Like, the thing is, I can't really step on the map. Like, I tried, and I did trade a little bit. But, like, he's out-expanding me. Like, he already has a 4th base when I'm, like, doing the push, you know? I didn't macro perfectly, but keep in mind, I was, like, a 5.8. It's like, he takes his 3rd, like, so much faster, and then he takes his 4th so much faster. His upgrades, like, he had level 3 upgrades when I still had 1-1. It was 3-1 upgrades against 1-1 at some point. Like, how am I supposed to attack? It's like, we're both maxed out, but he has better upgrades. Like, he's gonna win. Terran is not, like, that good in late game. Terran is good in late game with even upgrades and, like, many ghosts and liberators. But I didn't have that. So, yeah. Asmor's Luna to convert you to sim racing. I said earlier, I'm not really much into cars. I'm also not much into... how do you call them? Race simulators. I don't think you can convince me to play... Well, I'm not much of a gamer as well, but I don't think you can convince me to play that game, unfortunately. Guys, I think because today the ladder is kind of empty, I'll just switch to watching some more games. I mean, that way you can also try and become a good player. So let's go ahead and watch some more StarCraft, I think. Because somebody suggested Percival versus Classic, because Percival apparently had a good performance there. So we're gonna have a look at that performance. Because Clem loses close series against Classic.
SUVs.
Let me see. And if there are good series, we definitely want to have a look at them. So let's take a look at that. So yeah, no more games today. I'm just gonna watch the best of 5 and then call it. Just gonna watch this and then we're gonna call it. To make a lot of tanks in TVP like Clem. Yeah, but like in this game, for example, I don't think I needed to do that. I don't think tanks would have been the way. Yeah. Let's leave the StarCraft music on so we have at least a little bit background sound. Okay, yeah, let's have a look at Percival vs. Classic. See if he did something different, you know. Or if he won because he played well, or if he won because Classic played badly. Let's watch these games and analyze. Want to make a lot of tank? I think it's when you're like camping and you're not sure whether they make High Templars or Colossus first, or even if they go Colossus. Like, you definitely, it's nice to have a couple tanks to zone away the High Templars or the Colossus if you don't have enough Vikings. I think then it's nice to have some tanks, but I don't think you want to make them like a lot of them, you know. So I think maximum like 5 tanks, and then you never make tanks anymore. Or whenever you need them, but I don't think you want to make them after, like in the late game. Like in the late game, it's not the best composition. Like tanks, I think would be maybe a lot better if, but I don't even know then. Like if mech upgrades were, like if mech upgrades would also benefit air units like they used to. So if like +1 attack would benefit both tanks and Vikings. I think then maybe you would see more tanks, but since you don't have like both upgrades in one, and you need to upgrade ship weapons and ground weapons or vehicle weapons like separately, it makes tanks kind of bad in late game, because you don't want to get attack upgrades for tanks. That's the thing. Like, you don't actually want to do that, because you're not, like, you have to go like libs in the late game. So yeah, and without attack upgrades for air, Liberators are trash. And tanks in late game are pretty trash, but they kind of fulfill the same role, you know what I mean? Like, Liberators with +2 and range are better than tanks in late game. It's basically what it is. Both are zoning, both are anti-ground. And yeah. Oh, this, okay. So Percival just did like a Marine drop with Hellion at the same time opening, and he's just killing everything. Bro, this was bad by Classic. Like, this was a Reaper expand and he's taking this much damage? What is this? Yeah, okay, so speaking of this game, like, how did Percival win this? Good opening, but I think it's one of these openings. It's good the first time, but if you do this many times, you're gonna fail. Like, this is one of the times where it's like, yeah, Classic didn't know about this opening, and that's why he took so much damage. If he does this opening again, Classic is aware of it, he's not gonna take any damage. So, lucky punch for Percival, I feel like. Lucky punch, and also, like, really bad defense by Classic. Like, actually, that was not good. That was also not good. What am I watching, guys? So, first game, Percival won because he played this good opening. His opening, you can definitely copy. I think it's a nice one-punch opening. It's like one of these openings. If the other guy has never seen it, it's actually really good. Well done. But yeah, Classic did really not perform in this game, did he? So unfortunately, not much to learn here. I'm definitely gonna try this opening though. That seemed good. That seemed very good against a toss that takes a very fast third. I mean, now it's like a very trivial game for him. He also does the right thing by doing a tank push. I mean, anything is a good play here, I feel like, but the tank push is nice because Classic is like chrono boosting out probes a lot. So I think the tank push is like a nice follow-up here. But anything would have probably been a nice follow-up. But specifically maybe against Classic it's good. Because as you can see, Classic really struggles because he's like focusing on economy. And now he's kind of overwhelmed by this. But his like Classic's blink micro is actually pretty good, I feel like. Against Clement was pretty good as well, and Tiers too. When I look at these games, I feel like you should never really tank push Classic. It feels like he's really good against this. Like, his blink control is actually quite decent. No, I don't think I'm evenly matched against Classic. 100% not. He seems to be in pretty good shape again. I mean, I've beaten him in like a random best of 3 or 2. Like, it's not like I can't beat him. Like, if you ask, like, who would I feel more confident against? Like, Classic or Cyril, for example, even if it's different matchups, or like Mauru. Like, out of like Classic, Mauru, or like Cyril, who would I favor? Like, who would I rather play against? 100% Classic, like 100%. If you're asking that question, even if I feel like the matchup is the hardest, like TVP, 100% I will always say like, yeah, let me go up against Classic. I think he's better than me, but I don't think he's like Cyril or Maru level in terms of like skill. So I think he's one of the top guys that I can definitely beat. But yeah, like, bro, no way that I'm favored against him or evenly matched. No way. He got second at EWC, like, that's like one of these results that you can't really argue against. It's like, and I think I'm, especially now, but even around EWC, I think I'm really good. Like, doing really good again. Like, I think I'm getting better again. I'm getting in shape again. But even then, I really don't think so. It's not like I got significantly better since EWC. I feel like I'm kind of the same level. Your theory is Classic gives Clem trouble because he plays so weird? Yeah, could be. Like, Classic definitely plays, like, different than other TOS. Like, he has different movements, you know? Like, what I mean with the Blink Stalkers, he has very different, like, Blink Stalker movement than other TOS. Like, when you watch him micro and handle some situations, like, sometimes I feel like I said in the game earlier, I really don't think he performs, like, as good as other top players. Like, his macro seems weird or whatever. But a lot of times, like, the Blink Stalker micro, for example, the amount of units that he has, the timings that he hits, they definitely hit different. What is so special about Cyril? I mean, Cyril is obviously great mechanically. I think the crazy thing about Cyril, it's like a player that has the ability. I always think of him as like a player that has like the ability to predict the future. That's like Cyril for me. Like, Cyril is always one step ahead of you. He already knows like what's gonna happen like in let's say the next minute. And his late game is like top as well. It's like the reason Zergs are struggling is because their late game is not that good. Because late game Zerg is actually hard, especially against TOS. But like, Cyril is like the only one that can actually play late game and makes it look good for Zerg. Sometimes, well, even this year, not every time, but yeah. Yeah, Storm, I definitely think Storm is pretty good still. Like, when I'm playing games, I struggle against Storm myself. Especially when I micro the High Templars. Oh, this Reaper is actually dealing a lot of damage. Let's focus on the game. So it was Evac block, and now it's Cyclone push. And bro, like, okay, it's a 3-gate aggression, but like, I'm always like, when I'm watching Classic now, I like pay attention to the worker production. So like 344, not making workers. Like, why are we not making workers right now? I don't understand. Like, now he makes workers again, but like 8-second delay. For 8 seconds he wasn't making workers. I don't understand. It's going decent for Percival if he doesn't lose the Cyclone. Oh, he mess up. Like, look at the worker production. No workers, no workers. To be honest, he's kind of dead in this game. What? Like, Percival is owning him, like, so hard. But I think it's because Classic just does, like, random stuff this game. And I mean, your theory might be right, because, like, I always think of Classic as a solid player. But maybe I overlook something against Clem. Bro, like, this is so random what he's doing, and it's not working out. I mean, Percival is also playing so random, so maybe that's the trick. Like, this is why Percival is scary. Like, he's obviously a good player. I would put him nowadays, like, on a level like myself. Definitely think so. But I think what makes Percival actually a really scary player at the moment is because of how much he plays. Like, this guy has so many random builds probably in his arsenal. Like, no one else, you know? So I feel like against Percival, you should probably just play really standard. Because that guy is gonna, like, do, especially against TOS, like, the most random shit. He's done it all. He's tried it all. He has so many openings, probably. That's at least what it looks like to me right now. For a low-level player like me, what's the best way to deal with that early Blink Stalker pressure? You have to go, like, tanks early on. Like either like fast sim opening, so if you're like a beginner, like 3 racks openings are good and easy. But like any like 1-1-1 opening with like a medevac pressure, like a Woodermine drop in, or Cloak Banshees into siege tanks and a bunker, like tanks in the main and in the natural, depending on where they usually hit you, or both, is the way you do it. Like you need tanks to like zone the Blink Stalkers. That's the main thing that Terrans do. Yeah, this game is over. Guys, I need to run ads again, actually. Now he's like making fun of Classic by doing some micro here with the medevac. If he I was about to say, if he saves the medevac somehow, he gets an award from me today. But even this trade is like, wait, he might even be winning this trade. Yeah, I mean, Classic is dead. Yeah, against Blink Stalkers, you definitely need tanks in time, and like the tanks need to zone away the Stalkers. Guys, I'm just gonna start running ads now so that we don't have much of a break. I mean, this game is literally about to end, right? Actually, it's not. It's gonna go for 2 more minutes. Spoiler. How does your thermal compare to other pro Terrans? In terms of skill, like, he's definitely worse than, like, Percival or, like, myself. Like, way worse, you know? It's like one of these cases where he's 1 level below us. Okay, it's already over. He's, like, an entire level below us, so... Like, I think Maru and Clem are, like, the top Terrans, and then 1 level below it's, like, Cure and Bjorn, and then 1 below that is, like, Percival, myself, Gumio, Bunny, potentially Riang, I'm not sure. Like, these kind of Terrans. I missed 1 Terran, I think. There's so many Terrans. Spirit. And then below that, it's, like, Euthermal, maybe. But, like, every level means, like, a tremendous skill difference, you know? It's like Maru and Clem are, like, the guys that can win, like, EWC. And then, like, Cure or, like, Bjorn, like, they have very little chance compared to those. Even if Cure actually got really far, he's, like, very underrated. Like, Cure is actually very good as well. It's just that Cure... against like the top guys, he loses more often than not. That's like the main thing about Cure. It's kind of like a Gabe. At least a Gabe like I used to be, like when I used to be the gatekeeper. Cure, that is. It's like kind of stomping everybody that he's supposed to stomp, but then whenever he has a big match, he loses like 80% of the time. Okay, let's just start watching this. Okay, so far the series has been pretty bad, honestly. Like, I don't think there's anything we can really learn. Like, I don't think I'm gonna use that eBay block opening. I'm not a fan of it. I know that, like, eBay block can work sometimes like that, because it's, like, sort of making the game more random. But I think if the toss has a solid response, I'm not really much of a eBay block guy. At all. Like, I really hate that opening. I don't think it's ever, like, supposed to really be that good. So yeah, the first game was also miserable. Unfortunately, I don't think there's much to take away. Euthermal is dangerous though. But I mean, Euthermal is like, it's not like you've retired and like quit playing the game. Like, he still plays the game. And before, Euthermal was like a top Terran in Europe. So obviously he's still very good. Yeah, Spirit is very good nowadays. Spirit is like on my level. Which, like, a couple years ago, for example, I think I was a step above him. But nowadays, I think he's, like, on my level. Like, I feel like nowadays there's a lot of people on my level, you know? It's like, they are the top guys. What just happened? Did my mouse disconnect? No. Sorry for the USB noise. I don't know what that was. Like, I feel like the top guys are always, like, the top guys. But now we have, like, a lot of, like, the mid guys. And I'm, like, I've been, like, a mid guy for a long time. Like, I think I've been, like, consistently, like, the 4th best, if you exclude, like, max packs. I've consistently been, like, the 4th best player in Europe, I feel like. Of course, sometimes you can make an argument for, like, a Showtime, for instance. But, like, I think I've been consistently, like, the 4th best Terran. 4th best Terran. 4th best player in Europe. However, nowadays, like, over, the last 2 years, I don't think that's the case anymore. Over, like, the last 2 years, I really don't think I'm, like, the 4th best player in Europe anymore. It's like, I'm the 4th best player in Europe, but then, like, the 3rd best is, like, one step ahead of me. Like, it used to be, like, you know, Clem, Sarah, Reyna are, like, the top guys in Europe, and then I'm, like, the 4th best. Like, I have my own tier, you know, the gatekeeper. That's how it kind of used to be. It's like, you have the tournament winner, Sarah, Clem, Sarah, Clem, Reyna. Max Packs wasn't really that good back then. Like 3 or 4 years ago. Then it was Gabe. And then it was like everyone below, including like a Spirit or whatever. But I think nowadays, it's like, there's a lot of guys like on my level. A lot of guys. It's like, Spirit is nowadays on that level. Skillers, I think. Harstem kind of dropped a little bit, I feel like. Harstem, he's getting old. Then there's like Trigger. Anyone else I missed? Like, no, I'm not talking about like Showtime, Lambo or whatever. Like, they have always been there. Max Packs obviously got like really good. Not necessarily the Koreans I'm mentioning here. Yeah. Yeah, like in weeklies I would win consistently against like Max Packs or Clem. Elasa. Yeah, I mean Elasa has always been like mid-European tier. I'm talking about the guys that are like on that level nowadays, which were like before. Okay, so let's focus on the game. So it's a pretty standard opening actually by Percival. He went for a double gas Hellion Reaper opening into Woodermine drop into Raven. And yeah, spoiler, this is not gonna go well for him. Like, he's playing a standard opening, classic defense to standard opening, and yeah, goodbye, Terran. It's usually, that's, I know I'm a balance miner, but I'm like a confident balance miner. This is not good for the Terran. I mean, if we look at the game at the numbers, like not much has happened. Classic has just defended. I think this game Percival also plays poorly. He's supply block. So I think this game, like, Percival 100% deserves to lose. Classic just plays better than him. So once again, for like we want to learn something, right? Like, we want to like study the games and like see like, is there anything we can really take away from this game? Unfortunately not. Like in this case, Percival played poorly or Classic played well. However you want to see it. There's not really a game to really learn from. Like, Percival is just going to pull the boys, he's going to run into a bunch of zealots, and he's going to surrender. He's actually going to lose Stim before all-inning. Is he? No. At least not Stim, but both medevacs. One medevac and the Raven energy. And he's buying time. So yeah, like, this game is a stomp. Like, there's nothing he can do. He's just getting out-murdered this game. Unfortunately, not much to take away. But I mean, it's a loss anyway, so it's not like we were ever gonna learn something from this game. You can only really learn from, like, wins, you know. Or not learn, but get inspiration. That's kind of the goal here. We want to get better at the game, so we're watching as much of StarCraft as possible. And in this case, we see Percival just getting outplayed. So it's not much to learn. Still remember my first, yeah, I mean, my first Home 3 Cup appearance. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people here, like, old school people. Like, I used to be the young guy, right? So now I'm like 28, so I assume like the average age is like a little bit higher than my age, right? It's the boomers community on Twitch. Is there actually a community that has more boomers than StarCraft? Probably. But StarCraft is definitely older, 100%. Yeah, I mean, this is a good fight, but only because of how greedy Classic plays. Bro, this is actually, like, silly. Like, Classic played so greedy, so cocky. It's insane. He's actually, like, losing the third base, bro. Like, it's like... If I was watching this game live, I would lose my mind. How in the world is the Protoss losing this? I would think. Oh my goodness, like... This is the other way that Terran can win. Like, sometimes Marines and Stim are really good. Like, that's the other way Terran can win. Sometimes just the boys as well, but like Marines and Stim, it's all you need. But there's Storm, so there's no way. You can't run into Storm, even if Classic is like move commanding everything. Like, Classic has like 8 gateways as well, so Storm, 8 gateways, he has an Immortal. Percival has like Marines that are stimmed to death. So they, yeah, like obviously this game is over, but bro, I would have never thought this was this close. So what is the takeaway from this game? Pulling the boys can be effective from time to time. But once again, it's random. Like, we don't see like a consistent way. That's what I'm trying to find. Like, so far we're only seeing like the one punch kind of build orders or play styles where it's like, okay, we go eBay block and we hope we get lucky. Okay, we go for a Hellion run by. Classic did like a really bad defense, we win. Okay, we pull the boys, we got outplayed, we lose. It's like the one punch opening so far. It's not really something we're like, okay, I'm gonna do this every game now. It's very solid. No, it's not solid. This series is a joke. We're not learning anything. If anything, this is kind of baiting me into all-inning more often, and then I'm like not getting better though. So I don't like that. If anything, this series so far makes me a worse player. Like, it's one of those cases where you watch the series and you're like getting bad influence. You're like, wait, like Percival is beating Classic with like some all-ins. Let's try this myself. And then I go on the ladder, I do like these all-ins, and I'm losing to like players way below my level. I'm like, yeah, not getting better. I'm just throwing away potential practice games. So if anything, this series so far makes me a weaker player, a weaker version of myself. Yeah, I mean, this is a very impressive result for Percival if he beats Classic here. Well, he does beat him, spoiler. But, the way he, like, nonetheless, like, regardless of, like, how the games look, like, 100% is impressive. Like, 100%. I mean, it's, like, the most random tournament. The Tuna Cup. But 100% it's a impressive performance to like beat Classic and also like before that beat Byan. 100%. If he does that on like a bigger stage, like it basically means that he has what it takes to beat a player like Classic or Byan on like the bigger stage. And if he, let's say, like beats a Byan or like a Classic in like an EWC Korean qualifier, that would qualify him to like EWC, so like, yeah, it's a strong performance. Yeah, feedback on Medivacs is nice if you have like more High Templars than they have Marines, obviously. I mean, Percival as a grinder definitely seems to work out. Makes me want to grind as well, but I really don't really have much time at the moment, man. Okay, I mean, this game is kind of sad to watch. Because, like, Percival is really trying his best. He does remind me of, like, my playstyle, but I gave up on this exact playstyle. Like, I gave up on doing random shit every game and, like, all-inning. Because I think nowadays it's actually super random. When I did it, I feel like Terran was better in early game. Like, now Terran kind of sucks in early game. And it also includes these openings. So I feel like when you do these, like, random openings that Percival so far is doing, to me it feels like you either need to hope for mistakes or get lucky. So I definitely gave up on this. But he sure makes a game out of this one. It's not close, but at least you can press some more buttons before leaving. Okay, last game, I guess. Let's take a look. Oh no. Oh no. I saw this actually. I watched Percival streaming the other time, and he did that against like MaxPax or something. Or was it MaxPax or some like skillers, Barquatos? I was actually watching this exact opening. See, this is also why it's nice to like watch games, because you see other people like what they actually practice. And I saw this opening like a couple days ago before this tournament. I saw this opening. It's like a known opening. It's like not really a new one. This is like one of the few cheesy openings that's pretty good. So the idea, in case you don't know, it's a proxy marauder. He's gonna make a command center. Like, he's not gonna make an orbital. He's gonna cut the orbital. He's gonna bring 2 SCVs down to the low ground. The probe is gonna block. He's gonna make the command center in front of the probe. He's gonna let that finish. Cut workers. Go tech lab. Still no orbital. Like, super all in. And then we're gonna proxy marauder all the way. Very strong opening. But very all in. Like, extremely all in. But very good opening, I think. At least for like a Percival that is like up to 1 against Classic, that is playing a best of 5 against Classic. I think there's a tournament winning opening to do this. I think that's actually what you have to do if you're not the better player. Like Clem, for example, he can also do this, but he doesn't have to. It's like the chances of Percival beating Classic in a straight up best of 5, like, they're not good. Like, him taking a map of Classic in a best of 5 in a standard game, yeah, 100% easy. Him taking 3 out of 5 maps, no. So, like, you just have to get lucky, and you just have to do super all-in builds like this. And I think, the more I think about it, like, it makes sense against Classic. It makes sense. Like, this is the biggest free win I've seen in a while. Like, looking at this scenario, Classic, like, just casually chrono boosting, like, 1,000,000 probes. And now he's, like, getting stomped. Like, so badly. Because Classic is a greedy boy. So yeah, right here it's enough damage. The scan was kind of random, but like, it's enough damage. Like, you can see he's still struggling. Like, the scenario was quite perfect, but like, he's gonna get cleared up here. Like, he's gonna lose the marauders. He's gonna lose like the map control for a bit. So like, he's not like safely out of this. I thought it was gonna be game over, but the follow up is gonna like be enough. No, you didn't forget concussive. Dark Shrine is actually really smart by Classic. The game is actually still playable for Classic, isn't it? It's not that bad. He's gonna lose a Stalker here. But, like, the thing is, he's not gonna be able to kill Stim. So that's good for Percival. If Percival kills the Stalker, it's really good. But there's no way, right? It's kind of exciting. Because Classic knows 100% what he needs to do. But he's in a bad spot. Especially here if he loses the Stalker, but he's gonna kill the Marauder. Oh, he's not. Well, the Marauder's like red HP, so it's fine. Yeah, I mean, Percival is just in a good position. As long as he makes a turret, he actually does. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This, once again, I feel like he does that because of how much StarCraft he plays. Like, that's what the kind of decision making that you see if you're playing like a million games, and Percival plays like a million games every day. This is the kind of decision making that you like to see. Him getting a turret is like 100% the right call. He knows his position apparently. He knows that the only way that he can really use the game is DTs. I feel like it's a hard call to make. So, good job. But yeah, despite the cheese not getting scouted, like the game is still hard, I feel like. Like, you know, like if I was in this position, I'm not sure if I would have won. If Twitch chat was in this position, I don't think they would have ever won this game. Like, this turret is like so smart. I know he's had it's like a small thing, but I like that turret. But he's kind of getting unfortunate here. Like, he did not pay attention, not really unfortunate. Ugh, okay, yeah, here you see he got outplayed. That DT is doing way too much damage. Like, this is why I don't play build orders like this. Because, like, this game went so perfect for Percival, and it's still relatively hard. That's why I never play this kind of shit. Not only do I think it, like, straight up loses you the game, like, so often against, like, weaker tosses, but also, when I watch this game where everything goes perfect, it still feels like it's difficult. Even though he did some good decisions, like making the turret. Like, obviously letting the DT slip by and stuff like that is not amazing. But still. I mean, the game is over. Look at the supply, look at the upgrades. Classic is dead after that. So in the end, it was not that close. It looked like Classic was doing a decent job. It's kind of similar to the last game, just the other way around, I feel like. And obviously, like, the last game was, like, way easier for Classic than this game for Percival. But in the end, it looks sort of similar. Like Percival definitely had to, like, work for this game, whereas Classic in the last one didn't have to work. But yeah, the outcome is kind of the same. Like, in the end, Classic can have some more fun pressing buttons, but he never had a chance. Now the Warp Prism is gonna go down, and with that the game is over. Like, he might just GG now. Oh, he recalled? Oh, okay. That was actually a good save then, 2 DTs. If you recall 2 DTs, I don't think you're gonna GG. Training this sort of... Well, you don't need to train this build, that's the thing. Like, I can do this without any training, I feel like. Just have to get, like, the knowledge that I should get a turret. Which you do get through experience, but... I just feel like it was sort of obvious that he might do a build like this. Because, like, even I knew that Percival was capable of this. Because I watched him stream the other day. And, like, if I know, I feel like Classic should be aware as well, you know? Do you think that even me is currently top? Yeah, it kind of shows the state of the game if you're rank 150. It's either that Terran is busted or that no one is playing. And since we know that Terran sucks, it has to be the other option. This is a good defense as well by Classic. He might be dead, but it's like the best fight ever. The DT is slicing away at the units, no scan. Force fields were decent. Charge is just missing, I guess. Yeah, it was fighting under a battery, like... You can tell that Classic, in a way, is the better player. Like, you can see some of the skills that he has. He's getting Storm now as well, like... You can definitely see some of the skills that Classic has here. Like, that was a really good fight. If he only had charge, I think he might have forgotten about it. But if he actually had charge there, I feel like he would have crushed that fight, maybe even. So he did a very good job there. He's still dead, but a very good job. Even now with like a High Templar. But yeah, still no charge. Like, you can't win without charge. And no upgrades. He's obviously super dead. Yeah, unfortunately, not really a series to learn anything from. Not really the type of series where I'm like, yeah, Percival, like he didn't win a single straight up game. He either got lucky, Classic played badly, or he did a smart cheese, like in this game. His execution was obviously good, otherwise he wouldn't be able to beat Classic. But, yeah, no straight up game, unfortunately. Just cheese all the way. Let's try and play one more game, maybe. I need to run ads again, though. Painful. Should we do it? Run ads and play one more game. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna run ads quickly, and we're gonna try and play another game, actually. Kind of want to play some more. GM. Rank 143. Wow. Impressive. Impressive. Farming the diamond players in the middle of the night. Beating some really high level players over here to get that rank 150. It's kind of like myself. I'm also just farming the noobs today. .4. Yeah, sure you did. In your dreams. Yeah, this guy was probably drunk yesterday, that's why he lost to you. This guy too. Okay, let's do one more. If I play barcode toss, I'm gonna go offline. Screw everything. Yeah, there's actually a lot of drunk players. One more bonus game before we call it a night. I think HeroMarine viewers think that I'm a super noob. No, I think everybody thinks that. Not just my viewers. It's fun to bully people. It's so much fun. Next time I do an IL stream at Homestead Cup, I'll walk around and ask people if they think Musti is like a super noob, and then you're gonna get your answer. I'm gonna interview people. Let us. It's too late to play, unfortunately. Well, it's kind of chill for me, but. Oh. Saw me in a bus 2 years ago. At a bus to the Homestead Cup, maybe? I feel like that's the only time I went on a bus. I should have not queued up another game. Should we expect a rework of Ravens or not? Well, not really. It doesn't seem like Blizzard is interested in doing like very big patches. It seems like they're just interested in like patching stuff where the community goes like full rage mode on. Like everybody complained about Sentry openings and High Templars. So that's like the main thing they've really like redesigned in a way. But ever since then, like we've heard nothing from them. So I think it's safe to assume they're not gonna do much, but I guess like next year, if like the community is gonna be in outrage. Oh nice, I'll play against Musti's strong opponent. They're gonna do it potentially again.
Not enough.
I mean, I'm nervous now. If Musti beats this guy, I should be able to beat him with one hand, right? Now the pressure is on me. I mean, this guy probably full on drunk again, so.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough.
He probably doesn't even remember like the game against Musti yesterday because that's how drunk he was. And a 5.4k toss, like they have to be really drunk to lose to like Musti.
What's going on?
Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Ask him?
Not
I don't want to
enough
ask him
minerals.
about it. He probably doesn't remember, and if he does, he probably feels really embarrassed. So
Not enough minerals.
I don't want to put this guy in like a spotlight
Not enough
or an
minerals.
uncomfortable situation.
SCV ready.
I don't like putting people in uncomfortable situations.
Base is under
I also
attack.
like typing in game.
Bad news.
Not a fan.
What's going on?
He's attacking my barracks. Damn it.
Huh?
Insufficient Vespene gas.
I feel like I need to go like BC opening or something. Because he lost to Musty, I feel like I have to troll this guy now. To show that it's like not special to beat this kind of toss.
Command center upgrade complete.
Is it a good BC map? Yeah, I can actually hide the BC over there.
The Grim Reaper has arrived.
Did they really just say that? Good BC map
SCV ready.
against Protoss? Okay, yeah. I'll show you how easy it is to beat this guy. We're gonna go BC.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
I think he was a sentry guy, so it's not like the best opening, but it's okay, I think.
Not
Like at
enough
least I'm not gonna
minerals.
die to like
Not
fast
enough
blink stalkers, I
minerals.
assume. Okay, it's definitely an observer guy.
Ready. Certainly. The Grim Reaper has arrived.
Okay.
SCV ready.
Not enough.
Ready to raise some hell. Are you?
Oh, he even makes a Reaper wall.
SCV ready. I'm listening. Agreed. Got something from meeting. What's it worth?
That's actually kind of nice.
What? Who's got what? We're screwed.
Add-on complete.
I'm in a heap of
Add-on
trouble.
complete.
SCV ready. Yeah, I'm listening. What? You want them? Got something for me to kill. SCV ready.
Yeah, bro, no wonder you
Not
beat him.
enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Unacceptable landing.
SCV ready. You scared me. Gangway coming through.
This guy's so drunk he loses to the first unit.
Command center.
SCV ready. Bad news.
Not enough minerals.
VCs are so expensive.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Go ahead. This better.
Not enough minerals.
It's actually nice to have this SCV for like scouting.
Go, go, go. Gangway coming through. SCV ready. Orders.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
We can't build here. SCV.
Okay, so the trick is to like teleport the VC here and then wait until he moves out. Like we need to wait until we have another teleport as well. Kind of how we do it.
Go ahead.
Since I don't see a third, I'm gonna throw in another bunker as well. Because I feel like at this point the only way we really lose is a 4-gate blinker or something like that.
SCV ready.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
Who called in the fleet?
Not enough minerals.
Let's go.
Insufficient Vespene. Additional supply depots required.
Man, you gonna
Insufficient Vespene. Additional supply depots required.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Huh?
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Who wants SCV ready? What's going on?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
I'm confused, like nothing is happening here.
Ready to go, go, go!
Additional supply depots required.
Armed and
Additional supply depots required.
Let's go to Yamato as well. Bro, he's like camping.
called in the fleet.
Wait, I didn't check for ops.
Boy, we could use some help.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Insufficient. Not enough gas.
Oh, you big one. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Sure.
Not enough minerals. Insufficient
Go,
Vespine
go,
gas.
go!
Not enough minerals. Insufficient Vespine gas. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Yes, touching you. Yes, command.
There's the BC that doesn't have teleport.
SCV ready.
Oh, really?
SCV ready.
What is it?
Not enough. Not enough minerals.
Who called in the fleet?
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Yes, command.
No! Ooh,
Not
calculated.
enough minerals.
Let's get one more probe and then leave.
Command center.
Calculated.
Research complete.
Oh, I need supply depots, not calculated.
SCV ready.
Not enough.
Yes, command.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Give up.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Ah! Go ahead.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Bat, go ahead. Who wants some? You gonna give me orders? SCV ready. SCV ready.
Mineral field. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. SCV. I can't build here.
Well,
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Add-on. Mineral field depleted.
Ah! You scared me.
Not enough minerals. Insufficient.
Actually, I don't think I
Vespine
needed
gas.
to do that necessarily.
Huh? Big job. What's going on? Ben,
yes.
what's going on?
Command center upgrade complete.
Yes, command. Who called in the fleet?
Not enough minerals. Insufficient Vespine gas. Research complete.
This better be
Oh, really? What is it?
ready to plunder.
Man, VCs are like so bad, I'm like kind of worried about this game.
Well, what is it? Well,
Who won?
Unacceptable landing zone.
Ah!
Not enough.
I can't build here. Ready to plunder.
Not enough minerals. Mineral field
Ready to plunder.
depleted. Gas. Research complete.
Father. Ready to plunder.
Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply. Add-on. Mineral field depleted.
Yes.
I'm in deep.
It's a trap.
Ready to plunder. This better be.
You failed.
Upgrade complete. Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply.
By the numbers. Yes, fighter. Been waiting here. Let's get into the fight.
Mineral field depleted.
Let's get into the fight.
What is it?
You ready? Right. I'm in deep. Ready to plunder. Made. Let's get into the transformation.
It's a trap.
Add-on complete.
Yes. Can't hold them alone.
Add-on.
Can't hold them alone. Ready to plunder. Ready to plunder.
Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply. Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply.
Something in the way. I can't build here.
Whatever.
What's going on? Ready to plunder.
Command center upgrade complete.
Yes, Commander.
Ready?
Command center upgrade complete.
Can't hold them alone.
Insufficient. Insufficient Vespine.
We could use some
Not that good actually.
fighter.
Oh, really?
Insufficient under attack. Command center upgrade complete.
Let's get into the fight. Transformation system.
Our SCVs are insufficient Vespine gas. Insufficient. Mineral field depleted. Insufficient Vespine gas. Mineral field
Ready to plunder. Made full. Ready.
insufficient Vespine gas. Mineral field. Not enough minerals.
Well, he's kind of
Insufficient.
drunk,
Can't hold
so it's
them
fine.
alone. Fighter. Can't hold
Not
them alone.
base is under attack.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Insufficient Vespine gas.
Well, I just
Not
cancelled.
enough
Oh no, I
minerals.
didn't.
Can't hold them alone.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Upgrade complete. Our SCVs are under attack.
Fighter flight. Can't hold them alone. Made full battle.
Who called in the fleet?
SCV ready.
Not enough.
Ready to plunder.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Vespine geyser.
Called in.
Not
Oh,
enough
So
minerals.
many stalkers still.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough. Mineral field depleted.
En route. Yes, Commander.
Not enough minerals.
Oh, it hit.
Not enough
Nice.
minerals.
Big job, huh?
Who called in the fleet?
Not enough. Command center upgrade complete.
Transformation system. You ready? Fighter flight. Me.
Not enough minerals.
What is it? Yes, Commander. Patching you. Oh. Yes.
Not enough minerals.
Whatever that means.
Mineral field depleted.
Just happy killing this pilot.
Mineral
Or a
field
stalker. Or
depleted.
two.
Ready to plunder.
Oh, he does have tempers again.
Mineral field depleted.
So he did remake that thing.
Ready?
Can I save you? I think I can.
Mineral field
Easy.
depleted.
Yes, sir. You ready for more?
Who called in the fleet?
Huh? Did I not hotkey this?
Yo. Big job.
Not enough minerals.
Fighter. You scared me.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Ready?
Not enough minerals. Not enough.
Oh, he does have that base.
Base. Not enough minerals.
Yes, Commander.
Unacceptable command. Mineral field depleted.
Ready to blunder.
Unacceptable.
It's a trap.
Ready for war. Ready. Can't hold them alone.
Hit 3-3. Oh man, this was nail biter. See, mostly that's how easy you can beat 5.4. It's nothing. Man, PCs are like the early game was really good with the Reaper Hellion harass, but like PCs are really bad, man. Like it's very hard to make them work because every toss just spams stalkers, and this guy didn't move out, so it's like if I had a way to spend my money better than Vikings, then maybe. But if I go mech, it's like really expensive. If I go bio, it's really expensive. But I guess since he went Sentry, I mean Colossus, it's hard. Like, it's just so bad. Like VCs are too expensive. Like, there's better things. Like even just 2 Banshees are so much better than going BCs, because they can cloak. BCs cannot cloak, so like 2 Banshees are even better. I feel like, because then it forces them to leave Stalkers at home and also Observers. Against BCs, they don't need any Obs. They just need a couple Stalkers and a battery. And since they get hard countered by Tempest, I think that's kind of what makes them bad. Like BCs are good in late game. If you also have like 3-3 bio, then BCs can actually be like, they are countered to carriers, you know. Like BCs are good against carriers. BCs in late game are good against Stalkers, ground. But everything else is also good against ground or whatever. Like for example, Liberators with +2 in range. I think I do prefer them over the BCs. I think the only case in which you can go for BCs is so one scenario where you can go BCs is if they play Phoenix into Sky Toss, I think. If you then play like Vikings and then you just go into air yourself, like they make carriers, you make BCs, for example. Like basically if the toss doesn't have a lot of gateways and can warp in Stalkers, then BCs are good in the air war alone. You did speed bench before, is that worth something? I think it's worse than any other opening you can really do. Like there isn't really a strong benefit to having speed banshees. The Protoss is usually in position anyway, so it's not like you can really find damage. Like I think Cloak is just better because once again against speed banshees they just need to have Stalkers nearby. But against Cloak banshees they also need to have an Observer, so I think Cloak is just better, basically. That's why I'd never go for it anymore. It's kind of fun to go for it because your banshees move quickly, but then they still get blinked on and you just get one shot on like one banshee and then the other one can't do anything because there's like sheer batteries and stuff like that. So like, I'm not really a fan of that. I think I prefer the Cloak after playing it a bunch. Not a Raven to Matrix the Tempest? Man, Raven Matrix is not a thing. To simplify the answer, because I could make an entire video about that. It's the same like Raven Creep Denial. Like, these things sound like they're so amazing, right? Just get a Raven for Creep Denial. Just get like a Raven to disable Disruptors, Tempest, or whatever. But to like simplify the answer, because I don't need to make a video about that, disabling stuff that can just run away is not good. And also, like, you can't really get close to the Tempest idea. Like, the Tempest outranges the Raven as well. But let's say you, like, YOLO in, and you sacrifice your Ravens to get the disable. The Suicide Raven technique. Like, the units are not stunned. They can still run away. To show you in the unit tester. In a real game. Like, this would be a thing, potentially, if Ravens had the ability to stun. Like the Matrix. They should make this like a late game upgrade, potentially. I think it could be fun. But I'm not sure, maybe not. Maybe it will, like, it's one of these things that could also be imba or useless. But like, it would be kind of a fun late game upgrade, I feel like, potentially. If Ravens had the upgrade to like stun units with the Matrix. So like, if you have like a army with like Ravens, they always get targeted by Tempest as well, but essentially, to make it simple, let's get all the upgrades. Yep. Like, a very simple army, right? Even like an army without High Templars. So by the way, High Templars can feedback the Ravens, so that's why you don't see it. But like, even if you have an army like this, like a couple Colossus with a couple Disruptors or something like that, right? The issue is almost always that even if you get perfect disables off... Oh, I don't have the Matrix. It's... Unit tester has never updated that. But anyways, even if you get like the perfect disables, it's like, let's go in and like... By the way, if the Stalkers are like this, you can't really disable, right? Because you would lose the Ravens. But let's pretend, like, in an ideal world, it's like, there we go, the perfect disabled. He would just run away from you. Like, the units can still move. Like, if he gets disabled like that, he would just run. It's different with, like, Tank Marine. Like, if you're, like, disabling a Tank Marine army, like, that's why in TVT it's a thing. If there are, like, a million tanks and you have a couple of Ravens, it's like, you want to, like, run into this, right? Like, the way you do this is you siege up a couple tanks like that, and then you disable everything. Like, in TVT, like, that works. You just disable everything and bam, it's like, well, the burns and stuff, but you know, like, you can't run. Like, the tanks are stunned. You can't unsiege them. They're, like, gone. But it doesn't work like that in Colossus or Disruptors or Tempest or anything like that. So that's why Ravens in late game are not a thing. Not only because they get zoned away by Tempest, by Stalkers, and by feedback. Like, that's not even, like, the major thing. It's just that it's useless. They just run away from you. It used to be good for Raven pushes, but that's not good anymore either, because they have like 10 times more units than you if you do like a timing. So you do the standard 3-Rex timing nowadays, like without a Raven you hit faster. They still have like way more units than you. So if you then try and get like the Matrix, they have like 10 times more units than you, so the Raven timings are not a thing either anymore. Special told you I'm the only Terran streamer to watch, besides himself. I feel like it's because I'm like the only Terran that is really streaming like as a pro. It's like Special is like streaming, rarely like Clem streams. There aren't really like many pros that stream, so I'll take that. Okay guys, that's it for me tonight though. It's already kind of late. It's nice to have a decent stream for today. Sorry for the lack of streams recently, but there's just a lot of stuff going on. I mean, I'm obviously going to organize my own tournament at the 10th of January. As you can see, the prize pool, yeah. It's getting pretty large, but actually it's a bait. The prize pool is at 5k and it's for now going to stay there. But we'll see how high we go. But for now it's going to stay at 5k. At the moment, that's why I didn't update the boards at 160%, yeah? Something like that, if I see correctly. Exactly. I'm not gonna increase the prize pool for now. So we'll see what we do with the additional fundings, but yeah. And what about creep denial? I've made like an entire video about that with an example game. Go ahead and watch that if you're interested. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I'll be back. I'm not sure about tomorrow actually. Like I said, at the moment it's a little bit troublesome. I actually have a bunch of stuff to do because of my tournament as well and stuff like that. University, like there's so many things to do. Then there's like a lot of times like no time to stream because there's other content going on. So like it doesn't make sense if I'm like streaming when like Wardy's running events or whatever. So it's really tough at the moment, guys. But yeah, after my tournament, it's definitely gonna get better because then I definitely have more time. But for now, it's just kind of hard. But I mean, I'm still streaming. I'm still there. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Do you plan to make an online tournament for Korean? No, I mean, now it's like too late to do that. I thought about it, but it's like really expensive to fly over Korean. Like one Korean player for my tournament would cost... How much is a flight? Let me check. That's the last thing I'm gonna answer today. Well, maybe one more thing, but I'm going offline. See you guys. In case you're looking for another game, no more game. What is a flight, like... Let's say in like 4 weeks. Like if I wanted to fly to Korea or from Korea, it doesn't matter what way around, I guess. Let's say I want to fly to my event. Like I want to fly out of Korean. You would have to arrive at like Friday. I mean, yeah, I guess let's do like the cheapest version potentially. Like that. How much does it cost to fly out of Korean to my event without like hotel? It would cost the cheapest flight 401 economy light, and then the way back would cost the cheapest 600k. So what is a million won in euro nowadays? A million won? 600 euro, wait, that's maybe for next time. I mean, that's honestly better than expected. 600 euro is not absolute trash. I mean, it's economy light, so they can't have any luggage. Yeah, I mean, maybe for next time, guys, we're gonna fly out Koreans as well with the fundings. Anyways, see you guys. Have a nice evening. Bye bye.